Oh, wow.
Because that was the first video I made on the channel, but then that channel got deleted. So then he's kind of like it's a memorial for the old channel.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah.
What was it like copyright strikes or something?
Yeah, like I was talking about Boruto, the manga chapters when they were coming out, and they struck those videos, and then also Ghibli as well were like taking down my videos. So and
Damn,
I
okay.
lost that channel. I had 50 subscribers on that one
Ah,
in 3 months, but yeah, that was way back in 2019 though.
yeah, it was a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of have Jinga as because that was the first video I made was talking about the Beyblade Metal series. So I have Jinga there as a memorial for the old channel.
Fair enough. And the
Yeah,
B can stand for Beyblade as well,
Beyblade boy,
in
dude,
his
pretty
honor.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. But yeah, let's speaking of anime, let's talk about this main topic. So I know you haven't seen this show, but Bleach the Thousand Year Blood War Arc, episode 45, which is coming out later on today, a lot of fans are very hyped for it. Um, there's a lot of leaks that have come out in regards to it that some people online are saying that it could be the greatest Bleach episode of all time in terms of the art and animation. Um, some pretty notorious animators will be working on it that people are hyping up. Let me just have a look at the animators just to see
You're
if
not
they're.
showing anything on your screen, are you?
Am I not showing anything?
Oh, yeah. Nothing on stream either.
Okay, that's weird. Oh, it's because it's a mute. There we go. So yeah, like
Oh.
as you can see here, like I think the dude who did this Yuta scene in the movie, in the JJK movies, working on it. And I think some One Piece animators are also working on it. Let me have a quick scan at this. Oh, this animator from the Dragon Ball Z Broly movie is also working on it. I don't know, I saw this compilation of all the animators who will be working on it, and it just got me really hyped for it. And you've
Wow,
got
this
this,
must be a massive episode then,
yeah.
whatever's happening here.
'Cause I'm just looking at all these examples. Oh, that's a spoiler. Haven't seen Egghead yet, but yeah, this animator Futishi Fuchi I can't even say that, Futoshi Higashi side. I apologize for butchering your name, but this dude's working on the new Bleach episode, and I'm like, this sequence in Dragon Ball Broly movie, it's pretty hype.
Futoshi Higashide.
Yeah,
Wowzers, yeah.
yeah.
I need to catch up then.
Yeah, you need to catch up. Last week's episode was amazing. Oh my gosh, I take back everything I said about episode 1. Episode 1 was pretty much fan service over 9,000 with a specific character, and I was like, oh gosh. If I'm being honest, 2 characters, and it was a bit much. But honestly, this season has gotten a lot better. Like, I'm really digging it. It's given me the same vibes as part 1 of the Thousand Year Blood War arc, with what you want from Bleach. You know, it's starting to get back on track, and I'm liking it now. But yeah, looking at all these yeah, this is the fan service scene, but I won't show you it in case it's a spoiler. But I'm sure you've
Okay.
seen like some of the spoilers for Bleach, you know.
I did see the fan service
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
sure
Like,
you've
oh,
seen
she's
that.
turned into a cat.
Yeah.
Because that was we were speaking about this last week about
Yeah.
like what broke through like to the mainstream. Was it Ichigo's transformation or was it this fan service? Well, I don't know anything about no transformation, but I definitely saw the cat thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I did. That was the big fan service scene. Imagine seeing that in the cinemas, which I saw like in 4K, just displayed. The crowd were losing their mind when I saw that. Like they were going crazy.
oh dear.
But yeah, but now Bleach is actually it's really good. Like I'm liking it, and we're gonna get some anime original content according to some of these leaks involving Bleach. So that is very hype. However, there is some unfortunate news in regards to Bleach that I should talk about. Oh, we got a comment. Boomer64 has deleted it, but he said that it's going to potentially be the biggest episode of the year. Yeah, talking about the
So he
unfortunate.
probably, yeah,
Yeah,
probably deleted that comment when I said I need to catch up on it. So respect
possibly.
to him.
But sad news for Bleach fans in Asia. Bleach the Thousand Year Blood War Art The Calamity, Episode 5, aka Episode 45, will not stream in Asia today. While the episode is still expected to release worldwide, according to information from sources, the delay is reportedly connected to the leak of the previous episode, with the production side allegedly holding Media Link, the main distributor of Bleach the Thousand Year Blood War arc across much of Asia, responsible. As a result, the episode was reportedly not delivered to Media Link in time, leaving them unable to prepare subtitles and distribute it to Asian streaming platforms. This means Bleach Episode 5 for Part 4 may not be legally available anywhere across Asia today, and an official new release date is yet to be announced. A massive disappointment for Asian Bleach fans. Yikes.
Wow, some drama
Yeah.
over there. I mean, it kind of makes sense if this is your biggest episode and you're dealing with potential like company that's known for leaking stuff. You might as well just delay it. You might as well just delay it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the first time. Like, I feel like throughout Part 4, especially, it's been leaked. You know, even the actual, like, production committee have spoiled major moments in this final part. You know, there was, like, a big transformation that they revealed in the trailer that kind of ruined the hype. It would have been so much better if we didn't know that particular transformation was going to happen, but yeah, it's sad times. Boomer64 says I wanted to support it legally, but quite unfortunate. Yeah, that's why you don't leak stuff, you know. They're catching on. But yeah, that is the Bleacher drama involving the new leak. What I'm curious to know about Bleach is how they're gonna do the ending of it, because I don't know if you know, but the manga ending was quite controversial when it came out. Don't know if you heard that.
What isn't controversial with manga ending, you know? Like Jujutsu Kaisen is controversial, Attack on Titan's controversial, Naruto's controversial. I wouldn't be surprised or put it past them that Bleach is also controversial. But I would say they'll probably just stick to what was written, to be honest.
Yeah, I think they're gonna just stick to it. I mean, I've been hearing that Kubo is teaming up with the directors at Periot and allowing them to expand on certain chapters. So that's cool.
Ooh,
Because I
okay.
know for this new episode, there's gonna be, according to the leaks, there's gonna be a lot of anime original content for particular characters. So that's gonna be pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm very curious to see what this ending is going to be that had the community up in arms when it came out in what was it, 16, I think? It was around when Naruto ended, I think. Kind of curious. But yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
likewise, yeah.
once you finish Beyblade, I think Bleach is the one anime you should jump onto.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, that is all the Bleach news updates so far. Let me get the other list of things. Oh crap. I think my PC is freezing up. No worries. Let me do this. Okay, it's back now. Okay. It just froze for some reason. I might have to look into getting a new PC very soon. Okay, so in other news, One Punch Man Season 3 Part 2 fans, we are going to get some new information at the Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con on October the 8th. So will it be sliding PNGs again, or will it be Sakuga Paradise? What do you think?
If you're going to New York Comic Con, there's no way you could show or present like sliding PNGs. So what I think will happen is that they will show like high quality animation, and that will be the standout moment that will happen in the anime. Nothing new, nothing more. It will be that one clip. It will be
Yeah,
that one. It will be one hype clip that will generate a lot of buzz, hype, anticipation. And then when it comes to the actual anime itself, 90% will be the exact same of like sliding PNGs, and then that one hype moment that will show that New York Comic Con will appear, and that's it.
and that's it.
That's my theory.
Yeah, I literally don't know if I would like them to deliver something cool, you know? Because JC Staff, they're not a bad animation studio. I don't know if you've heard this, but they
Yeah, they're
released a
understaffed,
new
if anything.
they released a new anime trailer called Overgeared.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Is that the movie?
no, it's a TV series. Overgeared. Let me just show you. It's this one right here. Don't know if you can see this. I'll just like play like
No, it's
clips.
frozen at the moment.
Is it frozen?
Yeah, but it's okay. We'll
Can you
show up on
not see
screen.
it? Okay. Let me undo that then.
Yeah, yeah. This is it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh crap. Having some technical glitches. Hi, can you hear me? Hello? Reconnect. Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Don't know what happened there. Whoa, that just sort of froze up. Anyway, it's back now. Where
Awesome.
were we? Overgeared, overgeared. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see this, but let me re-share my screen. Because you said it was frozen. Does it play now? Don't know if it is.
I just see a blank screen at the moment. Oh no, I could see it now. But stream is a blank screen. But maybe it will just catch up. But yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. This okay. What I saw was more of like a mecha anime.
Is it Mecha?
Yeah, so maybe it's like two different animes. I'm assuming.
No, this one is like swords and shields,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
with
two different
lightning
animes.
bolts. Yeah. Okay, there is some. Is that a Mecha?
Well, maybe it was
No.
from specifically Bandai Namco or something. I don't know.
Probably. Boomer64 says Overgeared anime also being done by JC Staff, and it has Vincent Chansard. That's awesome. He's a goated animator who works on a lot of the One Piece episodes.
Right, yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, damn. If only if only the same team working on this worked on One Punch Man, you know.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
It is indeed unfortunate. But yeah, let's hope that we're going to get some cool updates for One Punch Man. But honestly, considering that part 1 was a big disappointment, I can imagine part 2 will be as well. Okay, in other news, Dragon Ball Super Beerus also will be having a panel at the New York Comic Con on October the 8th. Many people think we could get a new... Actually, no, because that's around the time when the anime is coming out. So I don't know what this panel is going to be. Because the anime is premiering in October, so I guess they could update us with more potential remake arcs, because they only confirmed the Beerus arc, but we have the Frieza returning arc, and then the universes 6 and 7, and also Goku Black that could be remade. So do you think that they're gonna remake those arcs as well? Would you want those arcs remade?
If anything, that should be the priority. Like that should be the arcs that they should be focused on, because the Beerus arc is already good, and it already
Yeah.
has the movie that looks good. So
The movies,
why are we
yeah.
remaking it for the third time? It doesn't make
I
any
know.
sense, dude.
I know it's for the actual anime, because the TV anime did have bad art and animation, but the movie was well animated, so why not just use the
They could
movies?
easily do like a Demon Slayer thing with Mugen Train. They just like turn it into an episode,
Yeah,
and then put
for
breaks in
some
between.
odd reason they didn't do that. They just went back and reanimated it, but worse for the TV
But
show.
worse, yeah. Just
So
why? I don't
strange.
even know.
Boomer64 says they're gonna show Kagurabachi episode 1 at the Anime NYC. Isn't Anime NYC happening this week? That's a different event.
No idea.
I'm actually kind of interested in that new anime, Kagurabachi. I've seen the trailer, it looks interesting. It's looking like it's giving me Chainsaw Man vibes, which I like. But yeah, that is the news for Dragon Ball Super Beerus. Also at this same event, there's a lot of stuff gonna be announced at this event, but there's a little show, don't know if you've heard about it, but it's called Naruto. And apparently they also have a New York Comic-Con panel with exciting new updates expected to be revealed. And you have the Japanese voice actresses and actors for Naruto and Sasuke attending. So do you think this will be the place where they announce the Naruto remake that they have been teasing for many years now?
Which is like 4 episodes, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it could be, yeah, it very much could be, or it could be like casting announcements for the movies or something. I don't know. It could be, or Boruto, something Boruto anime related or something. Like, oh God, but who knows? Or a new game? I don't know.
I hope it's the remake, you know. I wouldn't mind watching a Naruto remake. I prefer a Naruto remake any day over a Naruto live action thing. You know. I don't know if you've heard, but
Yeah,
we
it
have.
depends.
Yeah.
Depends on what is being remade. To be honest with you.
Yeah. I think they're gonna do the if it's gonna be 4 episodes, it could just be like the first couple of arcs just sort of cramped in together.
That would be horrible.
I think they did that with One Piece a couple of years ago. They released those East Blue Saga TV specials where they just sort of reanimated it and just sort of cramped in all the story arcs. It's very strangely paced, but hey, at least it's got cool animation. But on the topic of Naruto, Charles Melton is in talks to star as Kakashi in the live-action movie. You know anything about this guy?
Never heard of him. I mean, he's gonna be. You just have to picture him in like white hair and like a mask over his face. And then is he Kakashi? I don't know.
People wanted Robert Pattinson to play him.
That's stupid. He'll cost more than the actual budget of the film.
Yeah. It's too pricey.
You would have to go with unknown actors and make them identical to the characters on the manga or something. An anime.
He kind of looks like Jacob Elordi a little bit.
Does he?
A little bit. Like from Euphoria. Like how he looks in that show.
I don't see it.
Okay. But yeah,
Also, this is another thing I saw. They were complaining that it's not Japanese actors and whatnot.
yeah. It looks like it's
But I
Western
don't know.
actors.
Yeah, I don't know how wide that pool is of like Japanese actors that can also speak fluent English. I don't know.
I mean, Makenyu is Japanese and he can speak English.
He can't be casting everything though, you know.
Yeah, I know. I know. But I'm sure there's loads out there, you know.
Maybe, but can they act?
But
No,
can they
that's another
act?
question.
That's true. I don't know, dude. I'm a bit like on the fence with this remake live action thing. It
Yeah, it
sounds.
should have been a TV show if anything.
I think if it was that, I would have been a bit more interested. But it's like they're gonna just cramming a
But
lot of story stuff.
it is Daniel, you know, Daniel Cretton. So
Yeah, the
I
dude
do
who
have
made Spider-Man.
faith in him.
Who knows? It could be good. I hope it is. We just gotta wait and see for that one. But from one anime to another, um, Cyberpunk Edgerunners Season 2 actually has a new trailer revealed. Don't know if you've seen it, but it's scheduled for
Uh,
October the 20th on Netflix.
yeah, I'm purposely avoiding everything because you know, I don't because I loved Edgerunners season 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to know nothing going into this one. I don't
Oh,
want to know
fair
who the
enough.
main character is. I don't know. I don't want to know who the villains are. I just know it's going to be a good time going into season 2.
All I know is that is it going to be like a new cast? Because I can only
Yeah, it's a
assume
brand new
it's a new
cast.
cast.
Yeah,
Because like
it'll be a brand new cast.
half of the original cast were Control Alt deleted in season 1.
Spoilers, but yeah.
So yeah. With Cyberpunk, I'm a bit. From my memory on it, I really loved the first half. But then after the time skip, I sort of fell off it a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. What was the main character's name? David. Yeah, David was like steroided out. He
Yeah.
completely changed.
I think I
But yeah, they
preferred
might.
those characters in that time period before the time skip.
Yeah, I don't think you're alone in that as well. So maybe they've taken that feedback and not do anything crazy.
Maybe if season 2 was that second half of Cyberpunk, it would have been better. But it was giving me the same vibe as House of the Dragon, where they just sort of suddenly aged all the characters up. And I'm like, whoa, okay. Gotta get used to this now. But no, let's hope that season 2 is going to be good, you know. Season 1 was pretty good. Let's hope this season will be better.
What was before this? It was the Suicide Squad.
By Wit Studio.
Don't,
Yeah.
no, it was the same studio Trigger, no?
Was it Studio Trigger or Wit Studio?
Same people of
Suicide
Edgerunners.
Squad anime. Suicide Squad Isekai you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Who were the studio for this? Studio Wit Studio. Licensed by Warner Brothers Animation.
Wait, was it not Studio Trigger?
No, it was Wit Studio.
Oh, I'm surprised that failed.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. It
So I
was.
thought it was the Edgerunners team, and then they went to work on Suicide Squad.
Oh no, Suicide Squad was done by Wit Studio. Cyberpunk was not Wit Studio.
Yeah, I thought it was the both. I thought it was both done by the same studio. But never mind.
Yeah, Cyberpunk Studio is Trigger. Yeah, it's that Row Fight the Power anime. What is it called? What was that anime called? With
Fight the Power?
the little brother and the big brother fight the power. What's it called? Gurren Lagann, that's it.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Gurren Lagann?
Nope.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
it's not on Crunchyroll anymore, so yeah.
I thought, oh, this is a different studio. This is Gainax, but it's got like a similar like aesthetic. I'm surprised you've not seen it. It's on Netflix if you wanna one day check it
Yeah,
out.
I'll have to give it a try. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
But
Blue
you know, I'm
164 says
busy
Gurren.
deep in Beyblade at the moment.
Yeah. I suppose on that note, we can just jump into our time with Beyblade and Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll just talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! First and then you talk Beyblade after.
Okay.
So let me get my notes. Let me get my notes. Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 2, Episode 20. Alright, so... where are we? So I managed to watch 4 episodes this week with quite a lot of notes. So, okay, let's start off with episode 21. Marek pulling an innocent Bakura was absolutely wild. Can't believe that both Marek and Bakura are both tricking the Yugi gang. I don't understand how Kaiba doesn't understand why Yugi cares so much about his friends. He keeps insulting Joey over and over again and doesn't understand why Yugi cares for Joey like he does his younger brother. The writing there doesn't really make sense to me. The thugs that were crushing Taya's phone really did make me mad watching it, because that would not have happened to a Nokia brick phone from 2003. There is no way a phone in that era would disintegrate under someone's shoe like that. Yugi and Kaiba standing on the glass roof, fighting the 2 hooded thugs in the cloaks, gave me so much anxiety. I was thinking the glass would crack at any time, but I must say, the background art for that glass roof building was very impressive. Early 2000s anime background art always fascinates me, as I know it is hard and very time consuming hand painting every scene and shot. I like how the hooded rare hunters card monsters have an Egyptian aesthetic. I'm not sure if it's racist to say, but I like how they resemble the location the hunters came from. Is this the first time Yugi and Kaiba are working together in a tag team tournament? The end of the episode has me very worried that Yugi and Kaiba will lose due to Kaiba's self-centeredness. Also, how long is this arc? I feel that they are going on for a little too long now. Episode 22. Yami saying enough to the rare hunter was pretty intense. It was both soft-spoken, yet very fierce. Yami's voice actor is goated. Kaiba in this episode has officially ranked him as the #1 most insufferable characters in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. He irritated me so much with his pride and arrogance. If he just listened to Yugi, come up with a plan with him, and to team up better, maybe they would have won a lot sooner. Feel bad for Yugi Sr. He was taking care of evil Bakura in the hospital, and he has no idea that he is evil. Kaiba getting angry at Yugi for saving him, even though Kaiba knows that he saved him, was very frustrating to watch. The Mask Beast being activated by sacrificing the other 2 Yu-Gi-Oh cards was actually insane. Kaiba quote-unquote helping Yugi was still annoying to see, but I suppose the writers in the writing room needed to add drama and chaos to make the episode more interesting. If they wrote Kaiba to be more reasonable and help Yugi from the start, then the episode would have been extremely boring and the Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle would have been a drag to watch. So ironically, despite Kaiba irritating me throughout the episode, his arrogance added an interesting layer of tension to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle that I feel was lacking in previous episodes. This Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle is without a doubt the most interesting battle of the show so far because of Kaiba's annoying pride. Kaiba activating the blue-eyed white dragon was really hyped to see. Episode 23. Wow, the Mask Beast ended up being such a disappointment, but Yugi using the Ghoul card to take away the power attack from the Master Beast was an unexpected achievement that I didn't see coming. But damn, I thought the Master Beast would be a lot more prominent than I thought it was going to be. Marek turning Joey into a mind puppet has pretty much confirmed a major spoiler I saw last week on YouTube. I saw an image of an evil looking Joey on YouTube and thought Joey was going to go to the dark side of the Force and betray Yugi and the gang and become the final villain of Yu-Gi-Oh! But no, it is just Marek's evil doing. The amount of ad breaks, fade in and fade out in this episode was absolutely barbaric. Finally, Kaiba is starting to realize that he needs Yugi's help. Kaiba is so used to battling one-on-one or against weaker opponents. Kaiba is a very Slytherin type of person throughout this entire arc, putting doubt into the minds of the enemies. He made a good point though, regardless, to not always rely on others, as they may end up being disappointing or have another agenda. Tristan and Serenity having a moment on the train made me think that the two of them would end up together, but her saying that he is a good friend made me feel bad for Tristan for getting friend-zoned. Episode 24. Yu-Gi-Oh's monsters all transforming into Magnoraria, like the Autobots in Transformers, was pretty sick. The new OST playing as Kaiba activated Obelisk the Tormentor was absolutely cinematic. It sounded like I was watching Lord of the Rings. The music was so loud and intense. I noticed that Obelisk the Tormentor attack points were way beyond 4,000. Is that the highest attack points on a Yu-Gi-Oh card so far? I'm surprised Kaiba ended up helping Yugi as Taya saved Mokubu's life. Out of all the Yu-Gi-Oh episodes that I have seen, these 4 are the best of the show so far. Leaving on a cliffhanger on whether or not Joey and Taya can be saved or not actually has me hyped for the next episodes. And that's it. Don't know if you've heard of that.
Muted myself. No, I did. I accidentally just muted myself. I thought I was on mute. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
but
these
yeah,
episodes.
Kaiba, he is insufferable. He will never change his ways just to like lower himself. If that makes sense. He's always prideful, and if he sees himself like being helped by others, it's an insult to his character.
It's really
Just
annoying.
the way he's
I'm starting to hate Kaiba a lot more.
Oh yeah, he is not meant to be a good guy. He's not meant to be the hero of the show, you know? He is the anti-hero, I would say.
Yeah.
And he doesn't care if you like him or hate him. He is just that character, you know? He's awesome. Probably the best written character in the entire series.
He reminds me of Vegeta and Goku's dynamic at times with Yugi.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
But I will say
I
what
wish
was going to say?
I wish Kyoya was like that from Beyblade.
Yeah, in season 1 and 2, yeah, Kyoya is Kyoya, you know.
Yeah,
I like
he's not on the
Kyoya.
same level.
He's not as annoying as Kaiba.
Yeah, I wish he was though.
But yeah.
He's more friendly. Maybe I haven't seen enough of him yet, but what I've seen so far, season 1, I thought he would be like that, but then season 2, he sort of changed and he's more mellowed out. But there's more to see from him, I guess. But so far, he's not. I wouldn't put him up there with Vegeta and Kaiba, or Sasuke even.
No, Kaiba is just like on another level of annoying, you know. I kind of wanted him to lose that battle with the hooded figures on the roof, just to like humble him, you know.
The funny thing is, he gets humbled a lot by Yugi, but he just like his ego just can't accept it.
Yeah. I do hope he battles a strong opponent and then loses all his cards. That way he can be humbled. That would be satisfying to watch. But yeah, I also have a theory that Taya is connected to the Egyptian people because she keeps thinking about them like, oh, the Egyptian people in Egypt, the Egyptian people, that time when they were talking about the Egyptians. I'm like, is she like a descendant of like Marek and Lady Marek? I'm just starting to like, I'm getting that vibe, you know.
Honestly, at this point, you would know more than me because I don't even remember any of that. To
Wow.
be honest. Um. So, shall we move on to Beyblade?
Yeah, may as well. So, what episodes have you seen? Like, how many?
I've not watched five. I've watched 10.
10.
I watched
Whoa.
10.
That is like the most. Damn, that's probably the most you've watched. So, what was the last
That is the
episode you
most
were
I
on?
watched. Well, it left on it left off on like one of the best episodes I've seen so far.
Beyblade Metal
It's the
Masters. Was it when they were in Russia? Episode.
it was when they were against the Team EU.
Oh, yeah, Julian Kanzan. You were on that episode. Let me. I just want to have a quick look. Give me a second.
Okay.
That way I can, like, refresh my memory.
Okay. While you do that, let me just do something quickly. Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. Okay. All right, then. Here we go. All right, let me. Whoa. That's right, Boomer. Okay. Kill la Kill. Done by Trigger. Kill la Kill Premiere. I saw a couple of episodes of Kill la Kill, and I dropped it. I just thought the fan service was a bit too much, considering that they are teenagers. You know, it just wasn't for me. You know, so I just gave it a skip. Don't really regret it though. But I do hear that Kill la Kill does get better. Okay, let me pop this up.
I'm back.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay. So you watched 10 episodes, so episode 16 to 25, damn. Or 26.
Yeah, pretty much 10 episodes.
Damn. Okay, so let's hear your thoughts on episode 17. So we left off the European. I was going to say, looking at these scenes, it's reminding me of summer 2011, because that's when I was watching these episodes. So it's giving me that
Damn,
vibe.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
Because these are like a lot of episodes to go through. Bear with me if I do miss out on some key moments.
Yeah. But I'll help you remember. So episode 17 is when they're on the beach. It's the beach episode for
It was the
Beyblade.
beach episode. They come across Team China.
Wang Hujan.
They were having some.
Yeah.
They were doing some four-way rock paper scissors, and I'm like, well, that's not like the best way to do rock paper scissors because most of the time you're just gonna end up in a draw, and that was what kept happening. And then Team China showed up and like, hey, well, your guys' teamwork is really bad. So what we can do is like teach you how to get better in like team up matches. But in the tournaments so far, right, in the actual World Cup tournaments, I haven't seen a single team battle so far. So I don't know why it would matter. But
Yeah, because they're
we
doing like
we eventually
one-on-ones, aren't they? When they battle.
yeah, so yeah, it was mainly it's like a one versus one best out of like three tournaments so far. No mention of like a team battle what at all. But we'll speak a bit about that later. And I was thinking to myself, back in season one, there was a duo, a deadly duo who were amazing at team battles. I would have rather seen those two show up and like have like a special redemption arc,
Oh,
like
you
a
mean
mini arc
the
with
twin Gemini
the
guys?
twins. The
Yeah.
twins, they were awesome in season one. They were like jumping on each other's Beyblades at times. If they showed up, like if they were randomly on the beach at the same time as these guys, and then they had like a sort of like a mini redemption arc, and they had like teach them how to do team battles, that would have been so much better than seeing Team China.
I'm gonna say my controversial opinion is that I didn't really like the characters in season one, like like the twins and all
You
them.
don't
Like,
have to.
yeah,
You don't have to. You can just like their technique.
Yeah.
I didn't really like the twins, but they were good at team battle.
they were good
like,
at team
working
battle.
together.
Yeah, they were
But
good at team.
that's all I needed to learn, you know.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
and then also I wanted to like do like a special shout out to is it Cheyenne? Shay, it's like the main leader of
Oh,
Team
the
China. His
Cheyenne.
voice actor to Cheyenne, his voice actor is sick. It's
Yeah.
so good. And then the Team China OST in general,
Yep.
that's pretty. It's cool, man. It's like very funky and weird.
Practicing
I
running
like
in
it.
sync with
So basically, yeah, they just sort of learn how to do a team battle in the end of that, and that's it. But
Yeah,
in a short amount of time, they managed to like have a draw against Team China. So that just shows that there is some sort of like improvement.
hmm
And,
And then
then
the
at the end of that,
oh yeah,
yeah, the episode ends with them seeing on TV that Kyoga has joined Team Africa.
yeah,
And I'm like, are we like this is slightly racist, but Africa's a continent. You can't just say like they're representing this
Yeah.
specific country in
Yeah.
Africa, but you know, this is Japan. It is what it is.
yeah. That
Um,
yeah, that was a negative aspect about that.
And then we see Africa, and it's just this rundown village. Like, yeah, what are we doing?
It's pretty bad, isn't it? It's pretty bad.
It's very bad and very stereotypical.
I
And then
feel
we
like
do
it's.
meet some.
I don't want to get in too deep into it, but it's giving me like a North Africa or like vibes. Like,
Well, yeah, because we do see somebody from Egypt that
Yeah.
shows up, and that's in North Africa.
so I'm just
region.
thinking, is it like it could be like Egypt? Because when you think of Africa, like I like it. I don't want to get into that, but yeah,
Well, Africa is a massive region. Like, I saw a joke recently from like I think it was from a Nigerian, and then he was saying like the joke that they do back at home, right? Is like, because you know how in the West is like where we eat food but we don't finish it, and then the regular thing to say back then was, oh, think about the starving kids in Africa, right? That's like
Yeah.
the usual saying. So because this Nigerian, what he said was, I think he's Nigerian. The joke he would hear when he was a kid back at home in Nigeria is, oh, think of the think of the Somalians,
oh man,
and then the Somalians would be like, think of the. So it keeps going down and down at like the pecking order basically. But it is basically, I think the point was that we just generalize and say the whole of Africa, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
But anywho,
But this is like North Africa, like looking at the characters and what they look like it's giving me
where would you say
Egypt.
that character is from with the hoops? The afro?
Oh, the hoops. Where could he be? Honestly, like even his outfit, he's giving me Egypt. You know, Egyptian. Maybe he could be like West African. Maybe like. To be fair, they've designed him to be so racially ambiguous that I'm not too sure where he would.
That's
be.
the thing, because it's so ambiguous. Because this is all of Africa in one picture.
Yeah, it could be East African, it could be South
It's-
African, it could be North.
It's let's just be real. They Africa is not a continent in this anime. It's a country.
Yeah.
What you're seeing right now is all of Africa.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
and they all. It's
But-
like the different shades. It's like, yeah, it's very racially ambiguous. You don't quite know where they are. It's given me Egypt, but then it's giving me South African as well, you know. So I don't know. But yeah, what did you think about the
Um,
episode overall? Like this one,
yeah,
when
because this
Kyoya's
one,
here.
it's like Kyoya's here. He didn't want to represent Team Japan, but he does want to face off against Jinga again. So he does need a team. He does need to be part of a country. We do see some interesting characters here. You do see some like regular looking NPCs, and then some of them do look like interesting characters. And then the interesting characters are like, oh yeah, they're going to be part of Team Africa, obviously,
Yeah,
because they
it's
look
the ones with
interesting.
the vibrant color palettes.
Exactly, yeah. And then we saw this big guy who doesn't have like a vibrant color palette, but he's speaking too much. So you know he was also going to be on the team. But because he doesn't look interesting enough, you know he's going to replace with the other big fat guy, which
Yeah,
is Benkei,
Benkei.
which was obvious. Uh,
But yeah, so this
yeah,
guy
so
Nile, you like Nile?
Niall's cool. He's my favorite Beyblade so far. Yeah, the Beyblade looks freaking sick. But yeah, there was like a little tournament where they had to find some certain things, and then that will be part of your team or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just skip past this because I don't even remember what happens, to be honest with you. Yeah, Wildfang was the team name,
Team
and they were
Wildfang, yeah.
representing Team Sahara or Team Savannah. That was it, Team
Savannah.
Savannah. So I don't remember that being a country in Africa, but anywho, it was
Yeah.
Team Savannah versus Team India. Both teams haven't lost a round in a tournament, so they're both undefeated. But you obviously just know that Team India is going to get their the floor wiped with them, and then they have Team Wildfang has like a new team member who's wearing like a mask, and it's Benkei. But
Oh, so obvious, yeah.
Benkei was so insufferable. I just could not watch this episode. I had to put on mute whenever he showed up. Um, yeah, essentially, Team India just gets floored 2-0,
Yep.
and Kyoya shows off his brand new move, which is like an upside down tornado, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, the reverse, was it Lion Wild Wing reverse dance or something like that? I forgot what it was called.
Exactly that. Yeah.
Then he's like, Jenga, I found it. I know what to do. I know how to defeat you. He makes that speech at the end.
Yeah. Which is which is you like you're just we just know Jinga's gonna beat him, you know, because it's like Yugi and Kaiba or Vegeta and Goku. You know, it's like there's like a hierarchy, and you're just not on that list, pal. And yeah, I was thinking as well, like you is annoying me. You
You.
know, I don't like this character anymore. Let's just replace him with Kenta. Where is Kenta, bro? I
Yeah,
haven't seen Kenta in
Kenta's.
a long time.
Yeah.
He was a character I've been like rooting for back in season 1, and I don't see him anymore. And then the next episode, episode 20, he shows up. He's there. So I'm guessing they're back in Japan, I think.
No, I think. Are they back in Japan? I don't actually know. Yeah, I think so. You're right. Because Blade the DJ is here. Yeah, because they go back to Madoka's shop.
And then this one is Nile versus Masamune. And I can't lie, Masamune has been a wild disappointment so far.
Yeah, he has like this
He's
whole
just been taking
moment with
L's.
Jinga saying that I'm going to be the one to defeat Kyoya. And he's like, nope, you won't. Jinga will be, and all that. But you go on, what were we going to say?
Yeah, he's just been taking L's after L's after L's. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's just as. I keep forgetting you're not the main character and it's a Jinga. So it's to be expected. So yeah, he loses against Niall now, does a special move. And then Masamune starts crying. Yeah, next episode. Next episode is the much anticipated Kyoya versus Jinga. They have a battle. It's too close to decide who's like winning because I guess they're on equal terms. Even though like Jinga has a damn meteorite Beyblade, Galaxy Pegasus, and Kyoga's dealing with like just some regular old of the mill Beyblade. You know that this shouldn't be an even matchup. Like this should be clearly like Jinga outclassing him, but the match ends in a tie,
Yeah.
and they both come out with like injuries,
Yep.
and then so it's a draw.
Did you
So
expect
technically it's
that?
one.
A draw after?
I would expect Jinga to win, to be honest with you. I didn't expect it to be a draw. I thought Jinga was going to win.
I remember when
But
this episode came out, a lot of people were very surprised that it ended in a draw.
yeah, there's no way Kyoyo was going to win. That's what I know for sure. Like, there's no way Kyoyo is going to win against Galaxy Pegasus. But it being a draw,
It means,
that's a win. I would say it's a win because like you're dealing with one of the like original Meteorite Beyblades, you know.
yeah. I mean, it's still
Uh,
undecided because, you know, so we're not too sure. But yeah, it's like both bays stopped, so, I mean, is it really a win?
yeah,
It's close enough for Kyoya, but
against the Meteorite Beyblade.
yeah,
I mean, I'll take anything. It's like dueling against somebody with an Egyptian god card. You know, what can you
yeah,
do? What this is like ridiculous numbers that we've never seen on the screen before. Like, what do you mean Obelisk the Torment has 4,000 base 4,000 attack points, and then it can increase, and it can get higher and higher if it wanted to. Like, this is ridiculous levels of power scaling. But
yeah,
Galaxy Pegasus is being nerfed. I don't know why. Just after episode 2, it's just been weak and weak and weak. It's weird.
yeah. Wasn't able to then
Um,
fully win and defeat Rock Leone.
which is weird because Rocky Leone, from what I can tell, is not part of the meteorite set. You know, it's not a special Beyblade. But we go back behind the scenes and we see Team Wildfang and Benkei is like, oh no, my glorious Kyoyo, how can you lose? No way, how could it be a draw? How can it... just shut the flip up, please? They should have a match, him and Kyoma. Or Hyoma, that's it. Him and Hyoma should have a match of like who's the biggest like glazer. Honestly, it's
Yeah,
crazy. It, yeah, we and then they decide. Oh yeah, we want it to be a team. I didn't know they could decide this. I didn't know the duelists could decide. Oh yeah, this match will be a team match. This match will be a singles battle. This match will be a duo, like a 2-on-2 match. But
hmm,
this is the first team match of the tournament,
yeah. Tsubasa and
and
you and Benkei and Thingy.
I'm like, guys, we cannot let Benkei get. Why is Benkei the laughing stock of the whole the Beyblade series? Why are we giving him this much aura?
Yeah,
He's nothing. He he is a nobody. Stop stressing against Benkei. Just focus on the other guy who has this cool ability where you can like focus on like the individual like gears of the Beyblade and stuff like
yep,
that. That like keen eye. That was sick. But and also you is just kick him out. He's terrible now. Back in season 1, his special move was sick. Like he would like create um I don't know how you explain it, but like particles. Like you would turn this like a solid structure into particles. He's everyone's countering it. It's ass, bro. His special move is crap. Just leave, bro. Replace him with Kenta. He's rubbish now. And then the eagle guy.
oh,
Any
Tsubasa.
Subasa, anytime he's up against like one slight hindrance, I'm losing. I need to win, bro. Just focus. Why are you going to emo mode? Stop going to emo, bro. This is stupid. And then this is I think this is like one of the first time we see purple aura come out of him
Yeah,
when and then that reminded me of Ryuga and his like evil like purple aura thing. So they must be linked or whatnot. Like some reason he has it now, and maybe it's like because of the hair. They both have silver hair or white hair. That's why they're both chosen by the evil power.
yeah.
This I can't lie to you, bro. This whole sub arc of the evil stuff, I hate.
You hate
I
it.
just keep it to the world tournament, dude. Like, forget this evil stuff. It's stupid. It's silly. Next episode, Subasa Subasa wins basically. He eliminates all 3 of the other Beyblades.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just missed that part. And then he's through to the next round. No, they're not through to the next round. They tie you up. That was it. They tie you up. So it's basically 1.5 points each, and then they need like a final match. And we see the director
oh, Rio.
who's looking at the screen.
Yeah.
and he's like, or Phoenix. He goes by Phoenix nowadays. I don't know if you remember this, but he's
Yeah.
actually called Phoenix.
Phoenix.
He sees this and he's like, "Oh no, we have to do something about this. This is not good." And then it cuts to Kyoya, and he's getting out of his like injuries or whatnot. He's like trying to recover from his injuries, but he's still injured and whatnot. And the director was saying, "Well, we can't delay this. We can't delay this match. No one's getting special treatments. The next match will be go ahead for the next round." So this is the part that confused me. It's the team battle, right? For
Right.
some reason, this final battle is a team battle. Why can't all three of them be involved? Or four of them or whatever? Why does it have to be specifically a 2-on-2 battle? It would make sense if like, because the tournament is best out of three in general, right? And then you have like a sub, like a substitute if you want to bring him on. Why can't the people who dueled in the first three battles all participate in the final battle
I think
if
it's
it's a
because
tie?
they want to stretch the show out for as long as possible, so that if it's individuals, then more episodes. You know.
Yeah, I know that, but for the final duel, because it's all stretched out, instead of it being a 2-on-2, why isn't it a 3-on-3? Why isn't it like
Mm.
the three main characters versus the three main other characters?
Yeah,
If
it's
that
probably
makes
like a
sense. Why
writing
do,
thing. You know. I think they just want to.
why does it specifically have to be a 2v2,
Yeah.
which is not explained? But in like, if you look at other tournaments in like real life or whatnot, if for the final, if it's a tie and it gets to the final, final round, whatnot, which is overtime, everyone who's participated so far would be involved in that final tournament. So no one is left out, if that makes sense. But for some reason, they make it 2v2, and it'll be Masamune and Jinga versus Kyoya and Niall.
Yep.
Um, Niall and Masamune having that one-sided rematch, and Kyoya and Jinga they're barely hanging on
Yeah,
because
they're so
they're both
injured.
hurt.
Yeah.
They both have arthritis now. They're not. They're struggling. It's difficult
Struggling.
for them. Um, and then what happens? They Masamune and Jinga they like they go for like a double team special move, and then Kyoya catches it and is like, hell no, I'm not letting you do this. So he summons his special move against to counter his special move,
Hmm.
and then Niall hesitates for some weird reason. He hesitates to attack all three Beyblades and win the tournament for his group. He hesitates. Bro, just who cares if you attack Kyoyo's Beyblade? You're gonna be through to the next tournament, the next round, dude. Just win. Just do it, dude. And because he hesitated, Kyoyo like special move breaks because his Beyblade broke or whatnot. Because that was a big moment as well in this episode that both Beyblades are 80% out of 90% damaged.
Yeah.
And if you carry on further, your Beyblade will break.
Yep.
Which is weird. I would understand that for Kyoya's Leon, but not Galaxy Pegasus. Because Galaxy Pegasus, that's a special meteorite Beyblade. That there should be no limits on it, to be honest. There should be no 8%, 90% stuff. That's ridiculous. So yeah, Jinga and his team win, and Kyoya and Niall lose. Team Fang are eliminated. Kyoya doesn't look too upset. He's like, "Ha, we will see you again. We'll battle you again in the future, whatnot."
Yep.
But and this is where I say this character is different from Vegeta and Kaiba. They
Yeah.
would have not taken that loss lightly. They would not have accepted that loss. They would have been angry, they would have been upset, or they would have blamed their teammates, if anything. But Kyoryu is like, he's more mellowed out now. He's a completely different character. He's changed.
Yeah. He's like wishing Jinga luck. He hopes he wins the tournament so he can battle him
Yeah.
one day in the future.
Which, like, brother, you're never going to beat Jingo. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You're not going to win, dude. Unless you get your hands on, like, a meteorite Beyblade or something, or, like, a special, like, a Ryuga's Beyblade or something, maybe you have a chance. But, bro, politely sit down, you know? Just
Yes.
unless the evil thing that Subasa's going through, if that, like, infects him, maybe you might have a chance. Who knows?
But yeah, that's
Next episode.
episode 24. Tsubasa
So
in the
Team
hospital.
China, yeah, Subasa in the hospital. Team China is speaking with Team Go Go Galaxy,
Oh yeah, Gang
and
Gang.
like
Yeah.
our next battle will be against Team EU, and we will promise you guys we will beat them. And let's be real, they're not going to beat them. Then they meet up with Subasa in the hospital, and they're like, they just everyone just sort of ignores what happens basically again. Like we see Subasa turning evil. I don't know how Jinga is not remembering, like he faced Ryuga 1-on-1, so he's like more knows more than anyone. Like this is like shades of Ryuga, but no one's really saying anything except for the director.
Yeah.
So the director have to like show them and remind them we've seen this evil presence before. This ain't good. We can't allow him to be on the same team as you guys because we can't let this evil spirit like get out and hurt people again,
Yeah.
like what Ryuga did. No, he's our teammate. He has to be on the team. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What guys? This guy's evil. He has an evil spirit inside of him, and he might hurt people. Are you guys not using your brains here? What you talking about? This is more than Beyblade at this point. This
I
is
know.
uh, and then like here as a replacement, you can have Hikaru. Hikaru could join your team. Nah, I'm quitting. I'm leaving this team. No one puts respect on Hikaru's name, bro. And also, that would be cheating. You can't have somebody who's organizing the tournament be on their team because
Yeah.
you are like giving them one-sided advantage. At this point, the Phoenix might as well just join the team. You know
Honestly.
that then you'll
I think
honestly, bro.
there might
Just
be
let
an
the
age
Phoenix
limit on
join.
that, but yeah.
Maybe I've
I
not
don't
really
know. I
seen
haven't
anything
seen
about an
any
age limit.
adults yet. I mean, Julian on the EU team is quite old looking. Like, he looks like he's like 20 something.
Julian's definitely going through it, but we'll get into Julian because I do like his backstory. It's quite unique. But any two, they take no for an answer, and they want Subasa to be part of the team because they're all friends and whatnot. Okay, this is where I'm getting Timothy Goes to School vibes, right?
Yeah.
Where one character says something, for whatever reason, that statement has to be reiterated the very next second by a different character. But
Yep.
it's said to the audience.
Yeah.
Like Subasa is part of the team. He needs to be part
Yeah.
of like, oh, you're right. We're doing this together. Like
Yeah, they're like
this
overemphasizing.
I've just clocked it. This happens repeatedly throughout the whole show, bro. It's like some CBBS level of writing. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we later on, basically, Team China versus Team EU happens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, also, Subasa escapes the hospital for
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
reason. He just leaves and runs away. So I think the evil presence is still inside him, or like fully controlling him
Yeah.
at this point. Subasa has no say in his free will. Then we see, yeah, so for some reason, Team EU has been getting special treatment because whenever they duel, it's a team duo match, always.
Yeah.
Like,
They probably have the money
like this is,
to make the decisions.
yeah, this is like, I'm getting shades of like Dark Nebula from season 1. They just like get to but then like that shouldn't be a thing because like, hey, this is the WNBA organizing this stuff. There should be no shenanigans going on. What are you doing, Phoenix?
Oh, I've got a fun
Why
fact.
haven't you no special
I've
treatments?
got a fun fact about all of the EU team. It's not a spoiler,
Oh.
but in the Japanese, you know Julian? His real name in the
Yes.
Japanese is Julian Caesar, but for the dub, they changed it to Julian Kanzan because they didn't want to confuse kids who are in school learning about Julian Caesar, that he was
Oh,
this
that's
powerful Beyblader
funny.
in the past.
But we can have Moses in there splitting the
Yeah,
sea.
pretty
Right.
much. So yeah,
But to
like
be fair, Moses, he isn't named Moses in the show anyway. We just
Yeah.
see a guy can split the sea.
pretty much.
But yeah, that makes sense. I appreciate that they changed his name, but I don't know how you'd be confused with that
Yeah, they did that
because
for
that
other,
makes
yeah.
sense. That does make sense because we see the Colosseum
Yep. It's
when
a-
he's introduced.
yeah.
So yeah, Julian Caesar. That's
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
his
funny.
name. Yeah.
That's actually a nice fun fact. Thank you
Yeah,
for sharing that.
it's meant to be his
That's
real
cool.
name, but yeah. And also,
Julian's.
you know Masamune's Bay. I don't know if I told you this, but in the Japanese it's Rei Unicorno, but in the dub it's Rei Striker. They changed it because they didn't want little boys being like, I don't want the unicorn Beyblade, I want the Striker Beyblade. So they had to make it sound
For
cooler
sales, make it
for
cool.
sales. Yeah,
Okay, right, right. That makes sense. That sucks as well, Strike, because I don't like the name Striker because
yeah.
it's clearly a unicorn.
You Rei Unicorno. Yeah, pretty
But
much.
hearing Masamune say "Go unicorn," go
Yeah,
Striker does sound cooler. To be
yeah.
fair.
Because he is like an attack bay, so yeah, it's meant to
Yeah,
strike.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it makes sense.
But yeah,
Calling it a Striker
EU.
over a
So
unicorn.
the Chinese team Wang Hujan got defeated by Sophie and the red-haired guy. I forgot his name. But yeah,
Yeah, which is Team UK, which is a guy from the UK and from France.
yeah, France and
Um,
Switzerland. I don't
and
know.
then
Yeah,
Julian's from Italy.
Italy.
And then the show ends with them seeing Konza. I believe is that his name? Kaiser Konza?
Julian Kanzan. I think it's.
No, the other guy is the fourth special duelist who it's like
Oh yeah,
will we see him in the
the
next
mystery
episode?
man. Yeah,
Mystery man. I forgot his name. Episode 25. We get a backstory of the little dude and like how he joined Team China, and I'm like, what? You're losing. You're clearly gonna lose. Just
yeah.
there's no point giving us like a little fight. I'm appreciative of the flashback and seeing like him being undefeated until he joins the martial arts Team
Hmm.
China thing. And then he's getting his ass handed to him. He's losing constantly, and then he meets uh, Taj
Oh, the Cheyenne.
Tajayan.
Yeah,
And we see Tashayan, and then they just basically Shine tells him about his philosophy and whatnot, and like why he's there and stuff. And we cut to present day, and we see Tasha. What's his little kid's name?
oh, Chaozu.
Shayun.
Is it Chaozu?
Shayun.
Oh, Shayu. I thought it was Chaozu, but
Chaozu
that's
is
the
Dragon Ball
Dragon
Z.
Ball. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, you're
Which I
right.
wouldn't blame you, bro, because they are tiny.
Yeah,
They're both tiny.
they're very small.
Sound like the same as well, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
So he loses. Cheyenne loses to this special character, whatever his name was.
the mystery
Like he
man.
gets
Yeah.
bulldozed. He just absolutely gets bulldozed, and he also has the same type of Beyblade as uh, Hyoma, which is like a goat,
Oh yeah.
which is pretty cool. Like, it's only like a few times where we've seen like the same Beyblade types being used, like the same star sign being used and whatnot, but it's like a different variant.
It's a
I
different
found that
variant.
cool.
Yeah.
So he loses, and we so that means we don't get to see Julian versus Taijin. Oh no, I forgot his name. And then Shayun's upset, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I wanted to win for you and all this stuff." And he's like, "It's okay, there's always next time or whatnot."
Yeah.
And then episode ends, and we see Ryuga
Oh,
show up, and he
yeah.
looks like he has a different type of Dragon Beyblade now. It's not El Drago, it's Fire Drago. And Hyoma's there. I'm like, okay, Hyoma, I've not seen you in years, bro. I was expecting Ryuga to show up at some point, but to see him next to Hyoma, I'm like, what the hell does this mean? This is crazy. Why is Hyoma there? And I'm
Yeah.
guessing that conversation back in the hospital, they did mention that they need to find Ryuga. And I forgot to mention that. They need to find Ryuga because he had the dark spirit inside of him at one point.
Hmm.
But it's like, even without the dark spirit, Ryuga was just an evil dude. You know? Like, he wanted to be part of that evil spirit. So, like, this is like, it's very stupid to go chase him.
Hmm.
Because the guy's just evil. Like,
Yeah.
we've seen him murder like almost everyone he fought against. Yeah. So that's it. That's where I'm left off at.
Oh,
Like a little cliffhanger.
cliffhanger of
Seeing Ryuga show
Ryuga,
up.
the return of Ryuga. So what do you think he's up to? Like, how do you feel about him returning?
It was a matter of time because, like, where have you been, dude? Like, you don't have a team. Is this wait? So do you know this world tournament? This is the finals, right? Um, Go Galaxy and what's it we call it? The Team EU. Is that the finals? Is that confirmed to be the finals so far?
I mean, we're on episode 25 and it ends on episode 51, so this is the halfway point, you know.
No, the tournament, the World Cup tournament. Is that the finals? Team EU versus Go
What do you
Galaxy.
think? I could say whether
I
or
think it
not
is.
it's
It is the
true.
finals. It is the finals. I'm pretty sure it's the finals of that specific tournament.
I'll let you figure that out.
Because yeah, no, because Team Wildfang versus Go Galaxy was semi-finals. No, I'm pretty sure they said that. Or for, okay, for I'm pretty sure it's the finals or the semi-finals or whatever. But if Go Galaxy wins against Team EU, what is next? I don't know. Maybe Ryuga's team or something. I don't know. I don't think. I don't know. I really don't know. I could see Ryuga joining Team Go Galaxy to face Team EU or something. That could happen. Um, but Ryuga's a bad dude, so I don't think that will happen. Uh,
I won't say anything. I'll let you figure it out as you are the anime only.
okay.
Yeah.
But this is episode 25, so there's a lot more stuff to see, and this is definitely I'm pretty sure this is the finals, no?
I will let
And
you
then
figure
I'm
it out.
guessing
Yeah, I'll let you figure it
because
out.
season one, there was many tournaments, right? So I'm guessing this will be one of many tournaments that happen in season two. So what I assume will happen is Go Galaxy would lose against Team EU because they have to build up Team EU to be unstoppable. And maybe down the line we will see Ryuga versus Julian, or we will see it in the next episode. He joins Team Go Galaxy, but that just sounds stupid. Why would somebody evil like Ryuga join Go Galaxy? That doesn't make any sense. Um, but
Yeah,
then we got the stuff with Subasa,
yeah.
and he's just
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you figure it out once you
yeah,
eventually watch it.
yeah. I don't know. It could go. Anything could happen.
I'm just so curious for you to see where it, you know, like, see what happens. Anything can
can
happen.
happen.
The halfway point, we are now halfway into Metal Masters. So how are you finding Metal Masters so far now that we're halfway in?
I was enjoying it until the evil stuff started happening.
With Subasa?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Subasa's arc.
So
I hope it's a mini.
why do you think he's all evil now? He was so chill and very like a pacifist, but now he's
I'm
more ha ha ha
assuming
ha.
it's. I'm assuming it's his battle with Ryuga must have like triggered something, or it could be like a genetic thing, and that he's secretly related to Ryuga or something because they have similar hair color, kinda. His is white, his is silver. Doesn't make really any sense to be honest, but it could be a battle thing. But even then, having a battle doesn't make any sense. Why he's because Ryuga fought many people, so why is Tsubasa special? That doesn't make any sense. So it has to be a genetic thing. They have to be related. I would say he's related or something, and that's why they had the evil spirit. And the evil spirit, I'm guessing, was it El Drago? Is that confirmed? El Drago was the evil spirit part of the meteor? I'm pretty sure it was. So now that doesn't make any sense because Tsubasa doesn't even have a meteorite Beyblade. I don't know. This story is crazy, bro.
I really want to say
This
because of course I know why, but I really want to say,
is
but
it a good reveal? You think? Do you think I'll
I'm
be
gonna.
satisfied?
So I feel like if you watched season one, there is it they almost kind of foreshadow it in the battle, but I won't say anything more. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
In
So it
Ryuga
was
and
a battle
Tsubasa's
then.
battle. You know, when they battled in
So,
season 1,
okay.
there was something happened, and that's all I'll say. But
Okay.
it's I didn't know, because when I watched it, I didn't really understand why Tsubasa was evil. But then, of course, I went back and I kind of figured it out.
So
You
you
know,
are saying it's a genetic thing then?
I'm not
That
saying, or I'm not confirming or denying anything.
okay.
Yeah, I think I'll just leave it there. But regardless, what else do you think is going to? I won't say anything more. What else do you think is going to happen in this season? You know, now that Ryuga has returned, you know, in the halfway point.
Right, I wanted to say I did watch was it episode 26?
Oh, you did.
Not all of it. Only watched the flashback for Julian. That's where I got up to. So I watched the flashback of Julian, and Julian's interesting character because he's good at everything. And he's just using Beyblade as like a stepping point to like get world domination. So that sort of confirms that Julian is also a bad person.
Yeah, to him, he doesn't really view Beyblade as like a passion. He's just like, oh, just another thing to conquer, essentially. You know, that
Yeah, he's good
European
at everything.
mindset.
Yeah, he's good at like pianoing and all this stuff. Like, yeah, he's good at horse riding. He's good at chess. He's basically perfected everything except Beyblade so far, and he just picked up Beyblade yesterday or something. Like very recent, he just picked up Beyblade, so he's very good.
Yeah.
So, um, I guess they were gonna. I'm gonna think Julian is the new big bad guy. I think. So if they have a duel with Ryuga, Julian would win. I think
Was it
because Julian has a meteorite Beyblade, is what I'm guessing. Because his Beyblade can turn left,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
and
Okay.
and if you want to sell toys, why the hell would you promote Ryuga's Beyblade again? That's old news, you know. You got the new one, which is like this Colosseum guy. So I would say Julian is the bad guy of the series so far, unless we haven't seen the manager of Team EU yet. Because I think almost every team in the World Cup has the manager. Like the Russian team had the manager. So I'm guessing Team EU would have like a special guy. Oh God, if it's Team Nebula coming, oh, if he returns, if somehow he returns, like, oh, I'll be annoyed. I hope not. Well, they could all be related because that guy was French and that he was part of Team EU or something. But who knows? But yeah, that's my theory. That there might be an evil guy leading Team EU to success or something. I guess.
Nice, nice. Interesting theories. Well, I'm holding my tongue, and I can't wait for
I
you
am
to.
so wrong. I look like an idiot at the moment when all this comes out and it's
I'm
just wrong. But I'm okay with it.
I'm just so interested to see your reactions to the rest of the episodes. It's just Beyblade's cool. That's all I'll say. It's very cool. Like the Metal series is the best out of any Beyblade era. I will say.
I just hope the evil arc is a mini arc because I'm enjoying the whole world tournament so far and like who wants to be the best. I want to be better than you and you're better. And you know all this stuff, the egos and pride and all this stuff. It's cool. It's fascinating. The evil stuff I'm not into because it just came out of nowhere at the end of season 1. Like Riga just transformed into this evil spirit, like towards the end of the series, and then the evil spirit loses, and now all of a sudden the evil spirit is returned. I don't like that, and I hope it just I don't I hope it's not the big bad guy in the end.
Well, we're just gonna have to wait and see. You're gonna have to watch these episodes for you to find out.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's Beyblade and Yu-Gi-Oh! Very interesting developments. But from one anime to another quote-unquote anime. Don't know if you've heard about this news update that came out, but let me just see. So, according to some people about Paramount, Azuko and the origin of the Red Lotus movie was reportedly cancelled, partly due to its darker political tone. Paramount reportedly wants to keep the Avatar franchise focused on family-friendly stories. And many people are mad about this. What do you think about this? A news update.
Avatar is at its peak when we see other political aspects and their different dynamics. And then when Aang infiltrated the Fire Nation and we just see pure propaganda, and they're talking about defensive wars and stuff like that. Oh, the air nomad struck first, and they had like a military, and then Aang stood up and like, wait, whoa, the air nomads had no military, and I'm like, wait, what? You know, what was he saying? Bar Sing Se or something. That woman that was like
Oh, there is no
manipulating.
war in Bar Sensei.
Yeah, yeah, that stuff. Like, I love that whole aspect. Is cool, man. But now they don't want to. I guess they don't want to do anything like that. Keep away from it.
Yeah.
Kind of lame.
Yeah,
It is
it's
lame.
boring if they don't do that, because that was the best part about Avatar, was all the dark stuff, you know. And I mean, it's
Like
weird.
if you keep it to family stuff, where's the conflict gonna come from? Where's like how are you gonna make the next bad guy? Because like shows need a good villain, keep the story more interesting.
Yeah, it's just very I just don't understand. It's weird because like the 2005 show, I guess it's the sign of the times, you know. Maybe what was once sort of acceptable back then is no longer acceptable. Maybe they want to, you know, because you look at old cartoons, they weren't shy when it came to dealing with darker topics, you know, from like 20 years ago onwards. But now it's like they're trying to sanitize a lot of kid content, you know. They're trying to sanitize a lot of stuff these days. I mean, look at
Yeah,
Disney villains from like movies. Like they used to have very graphic death scenes, you know, in like the 90s and before that. But now a lot of Disney movies in modern times, they tend to redeem the villains, and they don't have like such a gruesome death or
yeah,
fate.
yeah.
So it's kind of like they just want to
It's
not
very
trigger
vanilla, and no one
kids, you
likes
know.
vanilla.
But yeah, a lot of people are mad about this. Oh, GB10595 said, have you visited the D23 event and got the new big updates? I didn't go there because it's in America, but I did see all the new updates. I think we talked about it last week, you know, the
We
stuff
did, yeah.
with X-Men, Avengers, Doomsday, Frozen 3, Coco 2, the Bluey movie, the new that MCU film. What was it? No, the show Vision Quest as well. That's coming
Vision
out.
Quest, yeah.
I
Ultron too.
replayed that trailer, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to, you know, I'm
You
starting
see
to
it. You
like
see
it.
the
I'm
vision.
starting to see the
You see.
vision.
You see. You
Yeah,
see the vision.
I'm like,
You
you
see
know
the vision.
what? Doesn't look too bad. It's giving me WandaVision vibes. I'm like, okay, maybe I was a bit too harsh on it when I saw the trailer, because I'm so over MCU TV show content. Like I find them all to be very boring, if I'm being honest,
Yeah. Yeah.
and disappointing. But yeah, we did talk about all of that, so just check out our previous podcast. But yeah, with one news update, I think the same guy in the comments also was talking about another news that I was about to talk about, the chain smoker cat controversy.
I've not heard of this controversy. I don't know what it's about.
So this new anime that's on Netflix called Chainsmoker Cat is officially banned in Hong Kong on the grounds that it violates smoking regulations.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Well, that's not absurd because slight segue. We'll get back to it, but there's a new game coming out. This is a new Halloween game coming out in August, and it's banned in Australia and New Zealand because of weed.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of people were excited for that game because it has depiction of weed in the game. It's completely banned from being sold in that country or countries. But,
I mean, I guess I don't
here we
want to
are.
promote smoking for young people, you know, because.
It's an 18 rated game.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
It's Halloween. It's
Oh.
Michael Myers. It's you're going around killing people.
Well, I suppose 18-year-olds will be playing it. Maybe they don't want, you know. I mean, they're still considered to be young.
It's
but-
crazy. Yeah, it's yeah. But this is different. This is smoking.
Yeah.
And what is Chainsmoker Cat? Is that like a kid show?
It's no, it's far from it. Like an R-rated anime which deals with addiction and a lot of foul stuff. You know, like the first 2 minutes of this episode is this cat girl constipating on the toilet, and the guy he basically saw her exposed, and then he fiddles the old kiddle, if you know what I mean, after viewing her.
But let's draw the line at smoking.
Yeah. So it's a pretty wild show. I did watch the first couple of episodes, but I just sort of, it was too much. It's too much. I think fans in Japan also don't like it as well. They think it's disgusting. But it's just pretty much the average life of someone who's kind of struggling with their addiction, you know, and all that.
Possibly, yeah.
But yeah, that's Chainsmoker Cat out of the way. From one anime to another, Oshinoko, don't know if you're a big fan of this anime, but final season is coming out. We got a new teaser visual. I saw season
What's this
1,
teaser for?
Oshinoko, the final
Oshinoko,
season.
what's that?
It's about, so this, I don't know if it's a spoiler to say, but they show it in the first 2 minutes. So this boy here, he is a 30-something-year-old doctor, and this girl is like 13, 14 years old, and she is like a cancer patient. And they're in the real world, and they both die at different times, and the two of them are reincarnated into this very popular singer, and they are now twins in this reincarnation.
Oh, I've heard of
And
this.
then-
I've never seen it.
And then
I've heard of this,
something
okay.
bad happens to their new reincarnated mother, and then this guy is trying to uncover the truth. He's like an investigator, just being like, what happened to her and all that. At the same
Wow,
time,
yeah, I've
it's
heard of this.
it's very interesting, but there's also like a lot of cutesy anime stuff with like idols, and it's dealing with the negative impacts in idol culture and the fashion industry and all that.
Right.
Like episode 1 might be the most wild episode of any. I think I've already revealed it, but that's pretty much the setup for the whole show.
Because I've seen some of the visuals, and it's like something I'm clearly not interested in. But if the story like breaks that barrier, I might be interested in seeing it.
Yeah.
If it's more than just like cutesy artsy stuff.
It is more than that. It's like a murder mystery as well. It's like, yeah, they got
I'm
the cutesy.
interested.
You got the cutesy
You say
stuff.
murder mystery?
Yeah.
I'm in.
But that was season 1. I haven't seen the other seasons, so I don't know where it goes. But it is like the first, like not the first half, but like one half of the show is the cutesy anime girl, and they're all dressing up and going to fashion stuff. Then the other half is this guy being like this murder investigator, just trying to uncover clues. You know, it's like giving me Scooby-Doo vibes, but R-rated, essentially. But yeah, it's very interesting. So yeah, I mean, I recommend giving it a watch. I haven't finished it, but from what I remember, it's pretty cool. You know, it's a drama. I feel like the
How
overall.
long is it?
Season 1 is like 12 episodes, and I think the other seasons are around the same length.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's really not bad.
So you got 3 seasons so far, which would be probably 12 episodes. But yeah, from what I remember, season 1 was pretty good, you know. Episode 1 is like one of the longest season premieres in any anime episode premiere. It's like a movie. It's like an hour and a half for episode 1. But yeah, that is Oshinoko.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's like a movie.
Yeah.
That's like a movie.
But yeah, that's that. Oh yeah. Speaking of anime posters, the Wit Studio One Piece remake just revealed a brand new teaser for their upcoming anime during the Anime NYC event, and here it is. The brand new key visual for Wit Piece. It's pretty much an adaptation of the first cover art by Oda.
Oh.
So that's pretty cool. But yeah, Wit Piece is coming.
They made her waist extra thin.
Yeah, they've exaggerated her features a little bit more compared to the original.
There's no hope for female characters in this show.
Yeah, One Piece is great, but like every time a single woman over the age of 16 appears, it's like, oh dear.
Over?
Yeah.
Over 16?
Yeah, Rebecca is 16.
She isn't over 16.
Okay, over 15 then.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's probably the one thing that's holding this show back. It gets a bit... It's so extreme at times that it becomes laughable. That it's like, oh man, I can't take this seriously.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I still don't think this new animation was needed, to be honest with you, because you've already got East Blue done.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about this Wit Piece remake, and plus it's Wit Studio. I don't know how long they're gonna keep up with it, you know, because Wit Studio have basically given up on 2 big IPs and given it to MAPPA, you know. So will Wit Piece be the third one?
Well, do you think they took this One Piece deal because of how bad Suicide Squad was?
Maybe they just wanted money, you know, because Netflix are financing them, so maybe they just wanted that Netflix money. Because Wit Studio are a small studio, so they don't really have all the resources. It's one of the reasons why they quit Attack on Titan and Vinland Saga, because of that.
I'll never forgive them.
And speaking of Attack on Titan, there was like a new information update by Wit Studio. Like they were teasing a special announcement for August the 20th, but it just ended up being a coffee shop to promote some promotional illustrations. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's this. It's pretty much a just for like food, and it's like a coffee shop and for food. They released a new illustration showing Mikasa with an eye patch, Evan with the key. But it's pretty much their season 3 art, you know, season 1 to 3. A lot of people were speculating in the quotes in the comment sections that Wit Studio could go back and remake the final season, but I don't think they're gonna do that. MAPPA updated us in, was it July, that they are making a new animation opening for the video game Attack on Titan 3. So that's pretty much confirmed to me that they're no longer gonna do any future adaptations for Attack on Titan.
Yeah, it's the IP is not with them anymore. It's with a different...
I mean, they're gonna release illustrations, but they can only do it for the first 3 seasons. So whenever you see any new Wit illustrations, it's for the cast in the early seasons and not the final season look. I think they have some sort of like contract that they can't make any illustrations for any show beyond season 3.
We got new people asking what happened with the Bleach episode. Why was it delayed in Asia?
Oh, I didn't see those comments. My
It,
goat
it just
whip
came
piece.
through
I
now.
love the key visual. So Anne Rog 3154 says Bleach episode 45 delayed. What do you mean? Like it is gonna come out next week or something? Okay, let me re-show you what I showed at the beginning. So the episode isn't delayed for the world, it's just delayed for Asia. So according to this article by Anime Nova Kai, Anime News Updates and Leaks, they are saying that this Annie One statement confirming that the episode will be postponed, and it's only for the Asian audience. Like everyone else can watch it, and I'm sure people in Asia can just find, the unknown websites that you don't pay for to watch it. But it will be coming out. It's coming out in like an hour, I think. So just stay tuned for it. Maybe they'll update people and maybe they can sort it out. But yeah, I'm guessing it's to combat the leaks because what are they called? Media Link. They tend to post the episodes a bit too early and then people get their hands on it and then they leak it. Then they spoil it for everyone, essentially. But yeah, that is that. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so moving from anime to live action stuff. Marvel released like a sort of homework guide for what you need to see before Doomsday, and these are the movies. So before Doomsday, you have to watch X-Men 1, X-Men 2, Captain America the First Avenger, The Avengers, Avengers Infinity War, Endgame, Loki, Shang-Chi, No Way Home, Wakanda Forever, Brave New World, Deadpool and Wolverine, Multiverse of Madness, Thunderbolts, and Fantastic Four, The First Steps. So what do you think about this? Are you going to go back and rewatch these movies?
Specifically X-Men 1 and 2, not 3, not Last Stand.
Yeah, it's pretty much confirming that Doomsday is going to set after X-Men 2, which is weird because, Days of Future Past is pretty much where I thought Doomsday would kick off from because Logan goes back in time and he fixes the timelines and all the X-Men are alive together again.
And no Deadpool 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Because Deadpool 2, if you remember, there was a cameo with the X-Men First Class cast. There's like an
There
Easter egg
was,
where
yeah, in Deadpool 2.
Deadpool was in the X-Manor, and behind him was the X-Men cast, and it was the younger cast from like Days of Future Past and First Class. And none of
Yeah.
it's weird. Timeline's weird.
Yeah, because I don't know what they're going to do with this. I think because in X-Men 3, Magneto loses his powers. So maybe I don't know. But then Days of Future Past, he gets his powers back. So I don't. How does he get his powers back in Days of Future? Because he lost them in X-Men 3. Did he not?
So I'm assuming. So when Days of Future Past ends, right? Logan is thrown into the ocean through Magneto, right?
Yeah, young
Like
Magneto.
Magneto chains him, young Magneto chains him up and he throws him. So we have to also remember that it's his consciousness that's inside Logan's mind, if that makes sense. So, so old Logan from the X-Men, what we know, like the older group, that Logan's mind was placed into young Logan's mind. So the transformation has yet to happen. So eventually he will be digged out of the water by the guy who put adamantium into his body. So that stuff will still happen to him.
Yeah.
And Logan will forget all of those memories that he's had, if you remember.
Yep.
Because when he goes through that surgery, that operation, he loses his memories, and then his new memories begin with the X-Men.
Oh, I remember now, because basically they erased the events of. But yeah, I get all that, but now I'm like confused. So, Days of
I'm
Future
guessing they're
Past.
retconning stuff as well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess we're gonna have to
But
wait and
also, like,
see.
if you
Yeah.
just take X-Men alone, forget all the other Avengers stuff, X-Men alone has the most complicated timeline ever
It
because there's so
is.
many different branches that can happen.
So you got like
Like,
the
where
original.
does Logan?
Yeah.
Yeah, where does Logan take place? Where does X-Men Wolverine take place? Like, where did all these different
But I think
timelines
Deadpool
begin and end?
erased that timeline. Didn't he?
If it's part of canon, I guess.
Yeah.
No, because that's the other X-Men film you're thinking of. That's X-Men um, Wolverine Origins. That's the one that
Origins.
was. Yeah,
The one
that's a
in
different.
Japan. Yeah.
The one
That's
in
what,
Japan is X-Men Wolverine, I think, or
yeah,
just
that's it.
Wolverine. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I think I don't even understand all that now. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. Um, Hopefully it will get solved and
I
it makes
guess
more
with
sense.
this list, they've retconned the other stuff because Logan's not mentioned, and the one where he goes to Japan isn't mentioned. It's specifically mentioning X-Men 1, X-Men 2, and Deadpool and Wolverine. So that's the canon, I'm guessing. Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2 don't
Okay,
exist
so
either.
maybe the universe that the Wolverine was stolen from by Deadpool is from X-Men 2, maybe.
I don't know, because this Wolverine also talks about how his X-Men died. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Maybe that X-Men died because of what happened in Doomsday. Maybe.
Well, technically we know different Wolverines exist because there's different Spider-Mans that exist.
Yeah, the multiverse. So
Yeah.
maybe I don't know. I really don't know. This is very confusing.
It's a multiverse of madness, some would say.
It is a multiverse
But I've
of
seen
madness.
almost every film on this list except for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, so I do need to watch that.
Yep, you do. You do. Yeah. Because there are certain characters who are going to be in it in Doomsday that you'll be
Yeah.
like, wait, who's that? Who's that?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, I've seen all of them.
Talking about, let's not leave X-Men just yet, because I don't know if you've heard of these casting rumors for specifically Magneto and who would play him.
Oh, I heard it. Was it like Doctor Who? The 11th Doctor?
Matt Smith, yeah.
Magneto. Yeah. I'm not against it. I think it
I'm
could
not
work.
against it, dude. I'm. There's so many people that could play Magneto. There was one good one I saw, who played the bad guy in Guardians of the Galaxy 1. I don't remember his name. He was a good casting for Magneto as well, because there was like somebody who did like a short edit for him.
Oh, you know
But
what? I wouldn't mind
honestly, it could be
Jensen
anyone.
Ackles either. Like, he would be a good Magneto. He gives me Michael Fassbender vibes.
Can he do a British accent?
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Oi, governor, let me sip some cup of tea.
Not
Because
too sure.
Magneto's always been always had that English accent. I actually don't know what his origins is. I know he's German Jewish descent, but his accent's English, which is always confusing. Not like German, but I wouldn't mind Matt Smith, to be honest with you.
GB says, I'm so hyped for Doomsday. Me too. And he has also said, have you heard of the Apothecary Diaries Season 3? I've heard about this anime. Never seen it though.
It's about a woman that makes apothecaries and she writes it in her diaries.
I'm not too sure. But season 2 is coming out in October. Oh, it looks like
Season
a
3.
slice of life type of show. Yeah, it's giving me slice of life.
It's set in China. Sorry.
Yeah, it's giving me that vibe.
It looks good. It looks very interesting. I'm glad you're hyped for it.
Yeah, cool. It's interesting. But yeah, still on the topic of Doomsday, Robert Downey Jr. Said that he's pretty much confirmed what his favorite project for the MCU is. Wait, where is this? He says that WandaVision kept him connected to the MCU.
Did you watch anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yo, Kevin Feige turning in his grave. He's like, what do you mean you only watched WandaVision? We've spent so much money on all these different MCU projects. How have you not seen Loki? How have you not seen She-Hulk? How have you not seen all these other shows we've made? Yeah. I mean, it's good to hear that he's like promoting WandaVision, but it's funny.
Honestly,
that's the only show he's
going
mentioned.
into Doomsday, I'm starting to feel like you don't really need to see all of that now, because
No, you don't. You do not. You do not need to see any. Maybe Loki, potentially Loki. You
I
may
just
have
feel
to see,
like they
but-
are trying to market the movie as like for the general audience to just jump into. That's why they're having a lot of Endgame references, and that's why they're re-releasing Endgame in the cinemas next month. They just want as many general people who generally know about the MCU to just jump into it. It just makes all those shows pointless, you know, all those hours that I spent watching all of them, you know.
I did waste time with it, but you could say that with anything realistically. But
Yeah.
I did get an enjoyment out of them.
I didn't.
Yeah, I know. Different tastes
Except for WandaVision, I did like that.
Yeah. The ship of Theseus. Remember that scene?
Ship of Theseus.
Ship of Theseus. Like if the ship if a ship is there's a ship called Theseus. If the ship is deconstructed and reconstructed, is it still the same ship?
Oh, okay.
So basically, that's Vision, because Vision was destroyed and he was rebuilt. Is that the same Vision or a different Vision?
I'm not too sure, actually. Gonna have to wait and see. Oh, someone, Poco, says that just made it
Ohio
here.
Poco.
Ohio Poco, all from Attack on Titan Season 4. Just made it here. What happened to the Bleach episode? Can someone fill me in? I was literally about to say that we just got a new update in regards to Bleach and the delay. So if you don't know, Poco, the episode that's meant to come out today is not going to be streamed in Asia today, and the delay is reportedly connected to the leak of the previous episode. As a result, the episode was reportedly not delivered to MediaLink, meaning that they cannot prepare subtitles and distribute it to Asian streaming platforms. However, just a couple of minutes ago, they updated us with this. The reason behind Bleach the Thousand Year Blood War arc Part 4 Episode 5 not streaming in Asia today may now be clear. According to sources, the previous episode was allegedly leaked through MediaLink's client True ID Thailand. This is reportedly why the Japanese production side has lost trust in MediaLink, resulting in the latest episode not being delivered to them in time. The consequence? No new Bleach Thousand Year Blood War arc Episode 5 legally streaming across Asia today. This situation is getting more serious than we initially thought. This information is based on sources and has not been officially confirmed by the production committee. So there you have it, Poco. That is what is going on, essentially.
Drama.
A lot of Bleach drama.
A lot of drama.
Yeah, I mean, it does seem to be real because a lot of massive Bleach YouTubers are responding to it, you know? Like DBZ Imran and James Hansen, they're also kind of like... It looks like it's more or less true, you know, if they're like responding to it. considering that they are big channels
Do
online.
we know how long the delay is?
I mean, for us in the West, we don't have any problem with that.
Yeah, but for just the Asian audience,
No one,
which sucks.
yeah. Let me just see this. Doesn't seem to be any official release date yet. Like, it's unknown. Um,
If I had to guess, it'll be a week.
it could
Like, you'll
be.
be a week behind, which sucks. That's my guess.
This is where the initial post came from. This Facebook post. God, how do you translate? Oh, there you go.
That I think is Indonesian.
Yeah. So if you live in, I'm guessing, Japan, I'm guessing China, I'm guessing Korea, I'm guessing Indonesia, I'm guessing Thailand,
Malaysia,
Malaysia.
throw in all the Asians like India,
Yeah,
Pakistan,
I'm guessing them as well.
Sri
Yeah.
Lanka.
All you guys who want to watch it may not be able to watch it. That's what a lot of these like leaks and rumors are saying. And it's all because people are
Yeah,
like leaking the
Thailand.
episode. I don't know. How on earth do people get their hands on these leaks? I literally have no idea. I know that the movie was leaked online, and I get that someone just recorded the screen in the cinemas, but how do you get the digital file of this episode and leak it? You know?
Well, my friend, Bleach isn't the only property or IP that has been leaked, but we will get into that later. But
Yeah.
yeah, that is a good question. How do things get leaked? How?
Like, is it like the animators or like someone in the production that are like, let me just leak this episode, like, because they must have like copies of the episode on their hard drives or something like that, you know?
It's like you gotta like let's just say if you worked with Media Link and your job specifically is to wait for a specific date and time and click upload. That's it. That's your job. What if you were fired, but you still have those files that were given to you by Japan? You might as well just upload it, right? Leak it early. That
Yeah.
that could be a possibility. That could be something that could happen.
There was like a
Or
huge,
or
yeah.
if you work with Media Link and you have friends on the outside, like, oh, here's an early episode that we've got. Here, go check this out. That can also happen
That could also happen as well, yeah.
because it's just human errors at the end of the day,
I mean, look at Avatar, the movie, the Ang film, that got leaked by accident, quote unquote.
quote unquote.
But yeah,
Did you
it's
hear about the GTA 6 leak?
the same happened with GTA 6. I did hear about this. Let's just talk about it because it's been on my timeline like crazy. So apparently it got leaked. Like, oh, I don't think I'm allowed to play this. I don't think I should.
Do not show
Yeah,
anything GTA 6. Oh,
crap.
jeez.
Yeah, you're right.
Rockstar, don't shoot us. Basically, dude, like, on August the 18th, right? Somebody uploaded like
Damn, the
what
BBC
looked
are
like.
covering it. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's bad. So basically, a clip was posted on Reddit where one of the main character of GTA 6 was playing basketball, but it looked fake enough where people like thought this is fake and this is like a mod of GTA 5 and this could be fake. This isn't GTA 6. But then that video was copyright struck by Rockstar themselves, and then that just confirmed that footage we saw was real. And then the next day, another footage was released. And then the day after that, another footage was released. And then another footage. And then 11 minutes worth of leaked gameplay footage has been uploaded to the internet. Nobody is hyped for that Netflix special anymore because we've all seen the gameplay, which hasn't been released in years. We've not no what we've seen from GTA 6 are just cinematic cutscenes and that's it. No gameplay or anything like that.
Damn.
No driving cars, no no combat, no like running away from the police or anything like that. Just cutscenes. And to see gameplay leaked online in this fashion is insane. I think there's speculation out there as well that the person who's leaking content has a a playable demo of the game. That's insane. Like, not only does he have like footage of the games, like he's actually playing it right now. He has a playable build. And
Dude.
Rockstar is asking like, how does he have this? What's happened? Who leaked it? And all this stuff. It's insane, dude. And no one knows.
Apparently, it's costing them $2.8 billion in market value, like
Yeah,
for Take
yeah.
Two. Like, damn,
I don't think
damn.
Rockstar really cares about stocks like that because of a market cap. And if you're a day trader, I guess you would care about it if you're like trading stocks or whatnot. But Rockstar themselves, I don't, it's just
Apparently,
if you're in, yeah.
they're reportedly furious over the latest wave of leaks.
Yeah, like who wouldn't be? Like, imagine if you spent 6 years working on GTA 6 and your hard work, people are going to see your hard work on Netflix in August the 28th or whatever it was, 27th. And then just to see all your hard work go out the window from a leaker. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, GB says maybe they use AI for hacking.
No, this has human elements all over it.
I'm seeing the leaks on X, the gameplay. It looks good. Like those really like rough,
So
low
here's the
quality.
thing. It is low quality because it's like 240p or whatever 480p what you're watching. It's also an early build of the game. It's not the
Yeah.
final results, if that makes sense, which is damaging because when people see it and like, oh, it doesn't look as good and what I imagined and whatnot.
Yeah,
Well, the game isn't finished. It's
yeah,
out in
I was gonna
November. They're
say
still
that as
working on
well.
it.
I was gonna say that. I said it looks good, but it doesn't look great. You know,
It doesn't look
looks
great.
like
Yeah, it
GTA
doesn't look.
5. You know.
The word you're looking for is polished. The game doesn't look polished, and
Yeah,
that's the current phase that
it's like it's
the
that. Yeah, I was
developers are
expecting
doing.
some like super glossy, like oh my goodness, this is so clean.
Yeah.
It's so immersive. You know, but it just I'm like, oh, if it costs hundreds of pounds, then is it worth it? You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's damaging on Rockstar, and people might potentially like canceling their pre-orders because of these leaks because they're getting like a false impression of what the game could look like. But here's what we do know: what we'll get on November 19th or whenever the game comes out is what we will see in Netflix's trailer. Like what we see in the trailer is what we will get in the actual game when it comes out.
Oh boy. And the leakers also said that the game will be digital only, so no hope for physical media enthusiasts.
And I think that's why this leak happened as well, because the main reason why they wanted to go digital is like to prevent leaks. Like if it's all digital and if Rockstar has control of everything, and if the game isn't like released early, like it can never be leaked. But a game has been leaked 2 months early or
Yeah.
3 months or whatever. It's like there's just no procedures you could have done to prevent it from happening, and just yeah, it's damaging and devastating. It's just wow. How did we even get here? How did this happen? But what we do know is whoever leaked it is going to prison for a long time. So
Yeah,
good luck
this is
to you.
bad. Like I know those ah the people who ran that anime piracy site, High Anime, are getting sent to prison as well, so
Yeah, yeah.
and this is like $1 billion like game, you know. So yeah, it's not looking good for you leakers. Don't leak content, you know, because you're gonna be caught and you're gonna get in trouble. But yeah, so with that out of the way, let's talk about something a little different. So Harry Potter, the HBO remake. We're coming to the end of August, and you know what September the 1st is?
Harry Potter's birthday.
No, it's the day Harry goes to Hogwarts. Like every year, they do
Oh,
like a
oh,
big like celebration of Harry going onto platform 9 3/4 and running into the barrier to go to
oh,
thingy.
yeah. I've seen that trend.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and like they used to do like the stuff in London. You know the what's the King's Cross station? I think it's called,
King's Crossing.
where the
Yeah,
Harry
yeah.
Potter fans all attend there, and there's like a big announcement, and they're all cheering and all that.
Awesome.
So
Yeah, yeah.
hopefully fans are hoping that there's going to be like a big trailer. But a couple of weeks ago, they did actually show some new scenes from the trailer, and it looks like the color grading is starting to improve for Harry Potter. Because I know a
But
lot
yeah,
of
I'm glad they're
people,
taking the feedback carefully because
yeah,
we've all said it. This looks too dark.
it's way too dark. Even I'm like, damn, where's the color? Especially when you compare it to the first movie. That one was like vibrant. Color grading. Yeah. Yeah, it is so dark when you compare it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, damn,
That's bad.
that's like a
That
gothic
is bad.
horror. Like, that's like Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows look, you know? Like, I like the movies where, like, each film, it gets a little bit darker as it goes on, you know? But, what was I going to say on this? Oh yeah, like there's some people. I think over the years, like a lot of people have been saying that are they remaking this because of the original cast not wanting anything to do with J.K. Rowling? You know, like they just want a fresh new cast of characters.
No, it's money. You
Yeah,
know,
that's what I
it's
thought.
the answer
Yeah,
to everything. It's just money, and also it's because there's a lot of content that's not being put onto screen
yeah,
that they could take advantage of it. The best way to probably do that is instead of making a movie, you can just make a whole new TV series.
yeah. That's what I think as well. Like I think there is some truth into that. Like maybe they did want the original cast to come back for like future sequel movies. Like they have the Cursed Child play that they could have turned into a movie, but I'm guessing they wanted to do that with like Dan, Rupert, and Emma, but
Yeah,
because
they
they
just
don't
did not
agree with
return
J.K. Rowling's views, you know,
political
they had
stance.
to
Yeah.
cancel that. Plus, all those like Fantastic Beast movies sort of flopped in the box office, so any sequel spin-offs without Harry, Ron, and Hermione is a no-go.
Yeah, that
So
was another thing. They did try to do spin-offs and stuff,
yeah,
and it bombed. It failed. So
yeah,
they're going back to plan B, and which is like redoing the Harry Potter series.
yeah. Honestly, that's probably the best thing that they could do. I know they cancelled oh, what was it called? The Marauders.
The Marauders map.
How do you spell Marauder? Marauder.
Maur.
Maur. Maraud. Oh, I think I got it. Marauders.
The
Yeah, here it is.
ARs.
So, a Harry Potter TV series about the Marauders for HBO Max has been scrapped by Warner Brothers. And the Marauders are basically James Potter, Sirius Black, Peter Pettigrew, and Remus Lupin. Like, they're the ones who created the map that Harry has in the third
Oh,
movie. So,
okay. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I remember that.
yeah. So, I mean, there's a whole, like, little flashback scene with the four of them and their relationship with Lupin and Snape and the dynamics between all of them. And I think the fans sort of turned that into like, you know, they wanted to use that as like fan fiction and it became quite popular online. And many fans wanted like a TV show or a movie about the four of them. But it looks like they're going to scrap that in favor of the reboot. But I mean, they're going to probably already appear in the show anyway, you know, because it's a TV series now. They're going to expand on things. So, yeah. Let us
I'm excited, dude.
let us hope
Yeah,
that it's
let's
going to be
see it.
good. Okay. Going back to the Avengers stuff, I don't know if you heard, but the Avengers Endgame Encore film that they're going to release next month is only going to have
Right, yeah.
4 new minutes of original content. Do you think that is enough content to warrant a re-release?
They just want to beat that Avatar record, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they're doing it. These 4 minutes are nothing.
I mean,
But I'm
yeah.
interested, like, because remember that there was a conversation about the Avengers Doomsday not having build up for Doomsday
Yeah.
specifically, and then Kevin Feige came out and was like, well, this whole argument about build up is ridiculous because there was no build up for Thanos, and that's just an outright lie because there was.
There
So maybe these
was.
four
Yeah.
minutes, maybe these 4 minutes are crucial to seeing Doomsday. I don't know.
I don't know if I want to rewatch Endgame again. It just feels a bit weird.
That's a long film just for
You
those
know,
4 minutes.
it's not even just that, but I don't really go back and watch phase 1 to 3 movies from that era anymore. It's just,
Likewise,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
I've left that era behind me. You know, it's in the past. You know, like, and
yeah.
plus I've rewatched these films hundreds of times, like before Endgame. That it's just like I don't need to rewatch it, but I mean, if I'll just wait for the 4 minutes to be leaked online, then I'll watch it. You know, I'm sure
Yeah.
someone's gonna do that.
There's one called Lucky Soldier there that's willing to take prison for us. That's
Pretty
out.
much.
Yeah. I mean, frick it. Everything's getting leaked. Why not, dude? You
Why
know?
not
Why
do
not?
that? Yeah, I don't see why not, you know. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't really rewatch a lot of old stuff anymore. Like, you know, I tend to just watch a lot of new stuff, like things I've never seen. Because I don't know, I just feel like it's a waste of time now. I used to have time to rewatch things, but I don't anymore. I never bothered rewatching House of the Dragon seasons 1 and 2 before the new season came out, and I never, you know, even bothered to go back and rewatch, what was it, the Spider-Man movies that came out before Brand New Day. I just jumped into it.
See, that's another thing I wanted to mention as well. Like, I'm okay with like rewatching films that are linked directly together, like Spider-Man. That's fine. But when there's like different spin-off movies that you gotta watch, like, because in order to watch Homecoming, you gotta go watch Civil War, and to watch Far From Home, you have to watch Endgame because they
Hmm.
link because you know Tony's dead, and then that's mentioned in Far From Home. But it's dude, it's like one of the things I just don't like is like how these storylines are just overlapping too much, and
Yeah.
there isn't like like what's the name from the Marvels movie, Miss Marvel.
Oh
She
yeah.
said it best. If she was like she had the keys to Marvel, she would do less team up films, and I agree.
Yeah. I think they should be like big
Uh,
events, you know, instead of like constantly happening all the time, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, oh, GB says I watched Toy Story 5 with my brothers. They are interested in the movie. Um, oh, because
Well,
it came out on
did you like
digital.
it,
It
GB?
came out on digital like last week, didn't it?
Oh, did it? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I recommend you checking it out. I know you don't like Toy Story 4, but I think you're gonna
Okay.
probably like this one a bit
Toy
more.
Story 5 is better than 4.
It's way better than 4. Way better.
3?
Oh, Toy Story 3 or 5. I feel like because the human characters are in 5, there's a lot more like emotions with the human characters in 5, but I think 3 just feels a bit more like, okay, we're ending this trilogy. I do like 3 a bit more just because of some of the twists and the turns, you know.
Okay.
But man, it's close. I think 3 and 5 are very close. They're very close. Toy Story 2 and 5, however, I think I like Toy Story 5 a bit more than 2.
Yeah, do you know what? I will check it out because 2 Yeah, two is a bit of a controversial one. But if you
Yeah,
say five's better than two,
I
yeah, I'm
think it is
down.
because 5 feels more like a sequel to 2. Out of all the movies, this one feels like, okay, it's directly like continuing from the events of 2, but it's still set after 4, if you know what I mean, because
Yes,
it's
yes.
Jessie's story in 5. She's like the main character. So it's like we're continuing like where she left off with Emily and being abandoned and all that. But Toy Story 1 is still without a doubt the best. That is like nothing can beat that first movie. That is like the goated one. That's at the top of the mountain.
Yeah,
The goated
easily.
easily.
Do you know how we talk about like remakes and remasters? Do you think they should go back and remaster Toy Story 1?
I don't think so. I watched that film on Disney Plus. It still looks good, you know. I mean, they
Wow,
kind of
okay.
just cleaned up the picture, but it didn't like change the animation. It's just the humans in Toy Story 1 that look a bit weird, but the toys look fine. They look the same. I think they should leave it alone because it's cool seeing the evolution of animation, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think it
Okay.
looks that dated
I'll need
either,
to
if I'm being honest.
I'll need to go back and
It's
see it.
just, yeah, the dog and the humans look a bit weird in that. And yeah, that's about it. But no, I think it looks good. I think they're like the best Pixar films out of all of them. You know, all 5 of them are like 10 out of 10s in my opinion. Even 4. But I feel like 4 these days, I'm starting to like downrate it a little bit. It used to be a 10 out of 10, but now it's like an 8, you know? Just too many characters in that movie, you know? Like, it wasn't very focused compared to the other ones. But
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
what it is. Okay, so with that out of the way, onto these other topics. I don't know if you heard about this viral Chinese movie that's making the rounds on TikTok. Ni Yu La
Yeah, I've
has
seen it.
reportedly
Yeah.
dethroned Obsession as the most profitable movie of all time. Had a budget of $200. It's just made over $4 million. Absolutely crazy.
How do they have money to put it in theaters with just $400? That doesn't make any
I
sense.
know.
$200. How are you putting in? This is a psyop, dude. Like, how are you putting it into theaters? That doesn't make any sense. Unless there are
Absolutely.
just no films in China that they just like, yeah, here we have nothing to promote, just here. That's crazy, dude.
I mean, it's so bad that people find it funny and now they want to go back and rewatch it. It's like a viral thing to do. It's like the Chinese version of Morbius, essentially.
That's yeah, yeah, morbin time, yeah.
Yeah,
But at least this one's successful.
pretty much. Yeah, Morbin Time was a bit of a failure.
Do you know the digital release date of Spider-Man Brand New Day? If we had to guess, it would be around October, right?
Yeah, it's not been announced yet, but considering that it's a Sony and Disney movie, they're gonna release it. They're gonna still put it in cinemas for some time, you know. If it was like a Warner Brothers property, it would have been on streaming like 3 weeks
By
after
now.
it was released, like almost immediately.
Yeah. I'll give it October.
October
I would say
maybe,
October.
because the Odyssey is not coming out until November on digital, and that movie's been out
Oh,
for ages, you know.
yeah, then it could be November, but it's different because they do have they have Disney Plus and Sony and the Netflix deal they have. So it could be October.
I think it is, but I'm happy that movies are still staying in the cinemas, you know. Let people go and
Yeah.
watch it in the cinemas, like. But man, like
Yeah,
if
let
yeah, Demon Slayer, they might have gone a bit too far with that, but
they went over the top with Demon
I'd
Slayer.
say like
But
5 to 6 months in cinemas, and then you can release it
yeah,
onto digital.
let Brand New Day try and break all the records possible.
Yeah, it's
And
made
then,
2 billion now. Like that is insane. It's like the
that's
whole
insane.
world watched it. I kind of am like, as much as I like it, it didn't really feel like an event type movie. It just felt like it wasn't like a No Way Home where it's like, whoa, we've got to see this like hundreds of times, you know.
I think it was just 5 years of waiting, you know?
Yeah, I think people were missing
We,
Spider-Man, you know.
yeah. I think this gap was longer than any of the other Spider-Man films we've seen. Like Spider-Man 3 to Amazing Spider-Man, and then Amazing Spider-Man to
Yeah.
seeing Civil War.
It's like
I think
always
this
about
gap was
three
the
to two
longest.
years, yeah, of waiting.
Yeah. This gap was too long.
Way too long. I think that's why it's breaking all the records, because people just want Spider-Man. I hope he's in
Yeah.
like Doomsday or Secret Wars, you know.
There was a rumor that he might lead Secret Wars, but it's just a rumor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait and see. I can't believe the only MCU movie coming out next year is Secret Wars. That's crazy. It's
Yeah.
But I know that Spider-Verse is coming out as well next year, and that is kind of connected to the MCU, kind of, sort of, maybe.
Not really.
Not really, but you do see Andrew Garfield in that scene in Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when
And
Peter is like,
and
yeah.
and we see the Prowler in
Yeah.
into the and who's playing the Prowler again? I forgot his
Oh,
name.
it's the young Lando from Solo. What's his
Young
name?
Lando. Yes, yes, yes.
Childish Gambino. Donald Glover, that's it.
Donald Glover. That's the one. Yeah. That
The
was actually
only good
funny
Donald
when I
that I
saw
know.
him. What about Donald Duck?
And Donald Duck. But we don't talk about the other Donald.
Yeah, we don't.
I hope so. GB says he hopes that part 2 of Infinity Castle makes it to $1 billion at the box office. That is a great segue to this. So,
I hope so too.
the highest rated R-rated movies have been confirmed. So, at number 5, Infinity Castle at $793 million. Number 4, Oppenheimer with $983 million. Number 3, Joker 1 at $1.08 billion. Number 2, Deadpool and Wolverine at $1.34 billion. And number 1, The Odyssey at $1.36 billion. So Demon Slayer is the first R-rated anime movie to actually be at the top 5 of the highest rated R-rated movies, which is an absolute huge achievement. That's
Huge achievement.
pretty
Yeah.
awesome. Demon Slayer fans are celebrating in the comment sections. It's great though, like seeing an anime film. Like this movie made more money than Superman, you know.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Like,
Why is Joker in green?
that's a good question. Why is that? I'm guessing they love Joker, because these ones are bronze.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's the green hair. They just wanted to stand out. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. That is a weird thing to do. Maybe they love it.
I
mean,
guess because it's in the center. I don't know.
maybe. But I mean, Joker 1 is. I do love Joker 1. I think it's great. But I
I
know.
hated it.
I know people are like mixed on the second one. Yeah, you didn't like this one, did you? You know, you
I
thought it
did
was.
Too
Was
many
it
plot holes.
plot holes? Yeah, like.
Yeah.
I mean, when you watch Joker 2, it's pretty much confirmed that it's not really Joker. You know, it's like the man who inspired the real Joker, essentially.
Yeah, because I didn't like the first Joker film, I didn't bother watching the second one. And everyone hated the
Oh,
second
God,
one.
the second one is awful. I hate that one. I wouldn't say hate, but I just dislike it, you know. It's so boring.
I have to see it. I
But the
still have to see
ending,
it.
the ending is very interesting. I will give the ending this. I was like, what? So, the movie's boring and disappointing, but the ending is kind of interesting, you know. That's all I'll say. I mean, I pretty much spoiled it for you, but yeah.
Yeah, he's not the actual Joker. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't see that. Why is the film called Joker? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that was the controversy about it. but it's not worth. It's not really worth the time, you know. Oh, so fans are saying the Bleach episode is out now.
Awesome. Is this in Asia or is this around
I
the
think
world?
it's in Japan because they broadcast it on Japan TV and then they
Right.
release it onto
Okay.
streaming services.
Okay.
But according to all of these, like, you know, leaks now, it looks like, you know, they're not going to get their hands on it because people, they can't stop leaking, you know. Anyway, on to the next topic. Something a little different, actually. Not really anime or manga, but back to live action. So the Michael Jackson sequel movie to Michael, Jafar Jackson says that Michael 2 will give an even more insight into child abuse allegations from his point of view. Very
Interesting. That's
interesting.
bold.
Very bold of them to do. I was actually thinking whether or not they're going to make a Michael 2 because Michael 1 ends in the halfway point of his life, and then the second half is just, you know, it's all the sad
Is it gonna
stuff.
start?
Will
it start with the Pepsi commercial?
Oh no, Pepsi commercial was in the first movie. That was in that
Oh,
one.
it was.
The movie ends with Michael leaving the Jackson 5 and go into his solo career in Bad, essentially. It ends with him singing Bad.
Interesting.
So Michael 2 is
Okay.
going to begin with the Bad era onwards, essentially. So I was very curious on like all this and what they should include or not, you know. Some people were worried that it may ruin the vibe because Michael 1 was a vibe, dude. Like people were like dancing in the concerts. It was a very satisfying movie. Seeing him
People
at the
were
end of the
dancing in
movie.
the theaters.
Yeah, they were dancing in the theaters. But it's a very like uplifting movie, you know. It's like you're seeing the rise of this guy, you know. And then the second movie is going to be sort of like the quote unquote fall, you know, with all the allegations and then his death, which is going to be kind of sad, you know. It's going to be a sad film, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Have you seen Michael yet?
Not yet. No, that's why I asked about the Pepsi commercial.
Oh no, it's in it. I think the movie's great. I love it. Now, whether or not I like the movie because I'm a fan of Michael Jackson or if it's because it's a good movie, not too sure, but from what I saw in the cinema, I thought it was great. Out in Japan and delayed in Asia, GB says, yeah, it's like they released the episode on Japanese TV and then they released it onto streaming services, so that's that. In case you want to see this update, here it is. On to the next topic. We were just talking about Spider-Man earlier on and all the success it got, but there is some controversy with Spider-Man and Supergirl. Apparently, both of them used AI. The art book for Spider-Man Brand New Day reveals that generative AI was used in the concept design for New York City for the film. What do you think about all of this AI stuff?
I think the AI for Spider-Man was debunked. Apparently, it was just like somebody was using like the clone tool, and they botched it or something. But it looks like AI. If you look at the image, it clearly looks like AI.
What
But
was the
yeah,
image?
it's
Is it this scene that they're talking about? Or is it like an art book thing? I don't know.
Discord's frozen. It's basically just pre-production stuff. It's just
Oh,
like
that.
like background of the city and stuff.
Oh, I see. GB says he is planning to create a gaming and anime news channel. Yeah, go for it, dude. Why
Go for it,
not?
bro.
Go for it. But yeah, On to the next one. I think we kind of talked about this news update last week, but they've confirmed it now. The Odyssey has become the first film to pass $300 million on IMAX screens alone. Pretty awesome, you know. Have
So
you?
that's actually a crazy achievement
Yeah,
because you have to think about there's only a limited supplies of IMAX screens around the
it's
world,
like what, 41,
and you
49?
and you need it constantly filled out.
Yeah.
You need it constantly like filled out each day,
Dude,
every day.
I've been thinking of watching the one in the Manchester one, but it's constantly sold out, like every single day.
GB asks an important question. Why are people dissing about, AI? AI helps people positively, so why?
Ugh, I don't know about that.
So basically, I'll try and break it down for you. To use AI, it uses a lot of real world resources. Like, there's these data centers that are being built around the world, right? But to keep the data center cool, because it's so hot, right? The cost to run these data centers are costing too much. They're using real life like resources like water, and if they're using all the water, what are we going to use to drink water? If that makes sense. It it's just and it just destroying the world in general. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like the cost and effect is the trade-off is just not worth it. If you're like having temporary or momentary like positive gain, the long-term effects are disastrous. There's no point.
yeah. I just say AI is bad. It steals from other artists. It's not even like creating anything new. It's like siphoning from existing properties and just sort of mixing it all together to make
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
that. So yeah,
There's like a human cost, like at a creative level, and then there's like an environment cost. Like we won't have like a healthy Earth in a few years because of AI.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
We probably won't have any drinking water in 10 years, and also like the weather. Like global warming. That's not a joke, man.
Yeah, it's
It
happening.
has generally been getting hotter every year,
Yeah,
and because of these data centers that are being built, which is even not like it's just gonna make the world even hotter.
yeah, it's getting bad, dude. Getting bad. I mean, it gets
But
hotter
I
in the
hope that
summer,
answers
and then
the.
it gets so cold in the winter. It's like, oh gosh.
I hope that answers your question, GB.
Okay, so on to Dune Part 3. There were tickets that were released in the US, and now they're all sold out in the US. And a new trailer came out for Dune Part 3. I haven't seen it, and I don't think I will, but according to fans, it's looking interesting. Have you seen the
Did you
trailer?
watch part two?
Oh, yeah, I saw it in the cinema twice in
Oh, you
IMAX.
enjoyed it. Did you enjoy part two?
I loved it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay.
I loved it so much, I rewatched it in IMAX.
Dude, yeah. That's actually a positive sign that this tickets have been sold out because it's going up against Doomsday. It's going against Doomsday in the same day.
Yeah. I mean, people want to see that IMAX experience. They want to see it on the biggest screen possible. But
Yeah.
yeah, unlike with Odyssey, it's only 71 minutes of the film will be in IMAX, but that's still a lot of minutes. You know. But yeah,
I'm curious. I'm really curious. I like any I forgot his second name. He's probably my favorite director.
Denis Villeneuve, I think that's him.
Denny Vunil.
Denis Villeneuve.
Denny De, De, Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the
He's my favorite
Menace.
director.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I don't think he's ever missed in his filmography.
I've only seen Dune movies, but yeah, I don't think he's missed on it.
You should watch here. Let me just pull up a film of his, which is very because it's so wild in concept, but it actually delivers all the time. Like if his like, you need to watch Enemy, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. Watch Enemy, and that's all I would say. I'm not gonna like tell you what the plot's about or anything like that. Just watch Enemy,
What year did it
and
come
then
out?
you like,
Enemy.
2014 Enemy. Don't even Google images or
2013, it
anything like that.
says.
It's just
Mystery filler. Oh, it's an ITVX. Very nice. Oh, Amazon Prime as
okay.
well. That's cool. Awesome.
Okay, I'll tell you a bit of the plot. All right, he's a professor or whatnot, or not a professor, but he works in like a university. He like goes on the computer and there's a film, and in the film he sees himself in the film, and he's like, "Yo, what the hell? This is my doppelganger or whatnot." And then he looks at the credits, and then he finds the guy's name that looks like him, and then he's trying to track him down. That's all I would say about the film. It's awesome.
Cool. I'll put that on my watch list. I've been watching a lot of films this week. I don't know if you've heard of this film that just came out last week, but it's called The End of Oak Street.
Oh, the dinosaur one. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
boycotting it.
you're boycotting it. I saw
Yeah,
the
because
AI stuff after I saw it because when I was looking at reviews, like Moist Critical made a video talking about the AI dogs and all that. And then I'm like, oh, that
yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, it was very bad. Yeah, how was the film? I have to ask now. How was the film?
So I didn't really know too much about the film going in. I just thought, okay, Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor are in it. No, I had no idea Ewan was in it. I knew Anne Hathaway was in it, but had no idea that he was in it. That was a bit of a surprise. But this film is surprisingly great.
Why
Really
did they
liked
have
it.
to do the AI dog stuff,
Um,
dude? Why?
this
Just whoa.
this is the best Jurassic Park film since Jurassic Park, in my opinion.
Wow.
Like, I think this beats any of the other Jurassic Park movies that I've seen, except for the first one, of course. Um, yeah, this film is surprisingly good. Like, it's a PG-13 movie, but there's a lot of scenes that feel R-rated, like that were kind of graphic, which surprised me. It's
Really?
really good. It's great, I think.
Interesting. Well, now I'm torn because I want to see it, but I also don't want to support it.
Yeah. I don't know when it comes out on digital, but it's currently out in the cinemas, so it's up to you.
The AI dog ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Did you even see the AI dog stuff? It's so
No.
bizarrely, but it's like they want this film to fail, and then they release the AI dog video.
Man, that's disappointing to hear because it's a really good film. Very good. Like, it gives me 80s, 90s movies. You know, like those Amblin movies by Steven Spielberg. It's like it's the same vibe as them. It's like a bit of Jurassic
Oh,
Park. It's got a little bit of the Goonie vibes as well, but it's a little darker than them, I would say, and very unexpected in moments as well. I will say that it's the type of movie you should go in without knowing anything about the plot. You know?
well, all I know is that dinosaurs exist, and that's it.
Okay. I
I
think
know
that's
nothing
all you
else.
need to know. That's all you need to know. Dinosaurs exist. GB is going to wait for the digital release for Dune. You're gonna have to wait for a long time for that, you know, because I think they're gonna want to keep that movie in cinemas for a long time, probably
Till
until
the next big
March
IMAX film.
2027, maybe. You could
Yeah.
eventually see it there. But yeah, as well as the end of Oak Street, I did watch Insidious 3 and 4. No, just Insidious 4. I saw 3 last week, or 2 weeks ago. Have you seen the Insidious films? I think we talked about it like a couple
Yeah,
of...
we spoke about it. The I watched the first one where it ends with him taking the picture of the old woman and the woman dies, gets
Yeah.
strangled. That was horrifying.
And then the second
I've
one,
never seen the
yeah, the
others.
second one is literally seconds after that first one. And then the third movie is a prequel. And then the fourth movie is a sequel to the prequel. And this movie it pretty much ends just before the events of the first movie, so it's kind of leading up until that movie. This movie might be like, God, the twists and the turns were crazy in this one. Like, probably has the most like unexpected moments in any of these Insidious films.
Number 4.
Yeah, number 4. What's it called?
Interesting. The Last Key.
The Last Key. That's it. Yeah. Very
And this
spooky.
isn't a prequel?
It's
Or-
a sequel to the prequel. So it's a sequel to the
Interesting,
first to the third one, but it's literally like a week before the events of the first movie. If that
I
makes
always
sense.
confuse these films with Conjuring because it has the same male actor in it.
Yeah. Yeah, it
The
is
dad.
kind of similar.
It's the same actor.
Same actor,
Is it
yeah.
not?
I think so, it might be. But now these films are creepy. Don't watch it in the night, you're gonna have nightmares.
Oh no, okay.
But yeah, I thought that fourth one was great, you know. Like wow, it was probably the darkest one out of all of them for a very different reason. But I won't say. I almost just recommend watching the fourth one if I'm being honest. Because that's the one that stood out the most.
On its own, do I need to watch the other ones?
I mean, if you want to know a bit... I mean, there is a particular character who's in all of them. But that person is not the main character. They're like the supporting character. They're like the glue that keeps this franchise connected.
I see, okay.
But I mean, it is like a new story. It's kind of like an origin story for this character. So, in a way, you don't really need to see the other ones. Like, you could just jump into the fourth one if you want to.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
Because it does the origin story of this character and what was going on with them.
Is it in cinemas or is it this film?
The
already
fourth
out?
one it came out in 2018.
Oh, these are old films
Yeah.
then.
I haven't
So
seen.
it's just The Conjuring that keeps coming out.
Yeah, the fifth one came out like 2 years after this fourth one, and then the sixth one just came out last week. So I'm watching all of these films in preparation for the new one.
Now, what's the sixth one about?
Don't know. I have no idea. It just came out like last week, so I don't know. I'm trying to go in spoiler free. GB says he doesn't like horror movies before, but I watched one with my sister and brother was scared of being alone. Yeah, these films are not the type of movies you want to watch alone. You're going to get really spooked. They are pretty frightening.
Yeah, I'm not really good with horror films.
Oh, Bleach fans, beware of the internet. We have Bleach spoilers coming out for the new episode. I'm looking forward to seeing that once it comes onto Disney Plus or wherever. So yeah, I recommend watching. I'd say watch all the Insidious movies, dude, to get that's like the best experience, you know, if you want to really absorb yourself into
that's
this
fair.
world.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Yeah,
that.
I think I was just too scared to watch the first film. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm good with these Insidious films.
Yeah.
This one was too scary.
If you think the rest are even scarier than that one.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't get any better. It gets worse.
Oh, no.
But yeah, with that out of the way, Leica's Wildwood is about to be the longest stop motion animated film of all time, being 2 hours and 20 minutes long. And Leica are the same studio that did Coraline, if you've ever seen that one before.
I've not, no.
Damn, like that's a classic from 2009.
Classic, it is a classic, yeah. And I just have so much on my list that I have to watch. But yeah, I know it is one that I have to get to.
probably one of the best animated films of all time, Coraline. Like, if there is ever
I
a
know.
film to watch, it is that. But yeah, Wildwood is pretty hype. Like, a lot of people seem excited for this one because, you know, stop motion is such a rare medium to see on screen these days. I feel like it's all been replaced by CGI now. So hopefully it's
Yeah.
going to be good. And then we have this very strange update by Christian metal band Demon Hunter. They are suing Netflix because of K-pop Demon Hunters, and it's because a customer mistakenly spent $500 on a Demon Hunter concert tickets for their daughters, thinking it was K-pop Demon Hunters related. So now they are mad about that.
Interesting. Okay. Do Netflix completely own the right for K-pop?
I mean, K-pop is just sort of like a genre. It's like
So
saying,
was Sony made?
yeah.
Well, sorry, I'm not about Demon Hunters, but do because I remember Sony making it and selling it to Netflix. Do Netflix own the IP, or is it just for the first one? Because that's because them suing it. Was it? Or is he trying to sue Sony, or is it
I think it's
suing
just the name
Netflix?
Demon Hunter, you know. So whoever owns the K-pop Demon
That's what I'm
Hunters,
saying. Is it
yeah.
Netflix that
It
owns it,
could
or is
be
it Sony?
Netflix. They are the distributor, so I'm assuming so.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm assuming so.
That's funny though. Lawsuit customer who mistakenly spent $500.
That's crazy.
That is so funny.
But just shows you how popular K-pop Demon Hunters is. You know, people think anything with the word K-pop or Demon Hunters means you're gonna get these free animated gals in it.
Yeah,
And then onto
I
the
wasn't a
other.
fan of the film though, but
You didn't
yeah,
like it. Exact opposite
too
reaction
girly.
to you. But in other news, we have Dave Bautista is officially going to be Kratos in the live action God of War series.
And do you know what's funny about this casting? Is that years before the God of War TV show was ever a thing, a concept, a thought, years before that was, before PlayStation started doing this TV and movie crossover, right? In the games, everyone always fan casted Dave Bautista as Kratos.
Interesting.
Everyone unanimously fan casted Kratos. Like if PlayStation ever does like a live action series of God of War, it's this guy. No one else. It's Dave Bautista. But that was years ago. That would have been like 10, 15 years ago. We were saying that. And to see it happen now, like it's coming true. It's crazy. It's a surreal feeling. But he doesn't look like the Dave Bautista of 15 years ago. He's very different. He's slimmed down. But I think he just needs to like bulk up again. To be honest with you, and he's okay
Yeah.
because I think he can still do it. But I think that time span, because I think they're just starting shooting like in a few weeks now, aren't they? So it's like a short time span of him becoming Kratos. So I assume he's going to be wearing like a fat suit or something.
Possibly. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know anything about God of War or who Kratos is. To me, it's all new. But I'm looking at these two images. I think he can pull it off.
Yeah,
These two
he
men
could. He
look
could.
the
Yeah.
same age, so yeah, I think he can pull it off.
Oh, he's definitely the same age now. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
But it is my favorite video game series of all time. There's nothing surpassing it.
Nice. God of War series. It does look interesting.
Yeah, it's mainly the writing. That's it's the best.
Cool, okay. God, I just wish consoles were cheaper, you know? Then I wouldn't mind checking some of these games out, but yeah.
I think you can get a PS4 very cheap nowadays because the first two God of War games is on those consoles.
Oh, that's true, that's true. That is true, actually. But then
But it will
again,
be like a jet engine.
yeah, like, that is true as well. But where would I find the time to
Yeah.
play it?
Big games, these are like 30, 40 hour
Oh,
experiences, you know?
gosh. Yeah, would I ever complete it? I'll be playing it forever.
It is, yeah. I, you know, I would say it's worth it because it's a once in a lifetime experience, you know, playing God
Awesome.
of War 2018. My favorite game ever made.
Ah,
It
it
was
sounds good.
awesome.
I'll keep it on the tab and see if I'll end up checking it out in the future. Replay says, wait, can I find Bleach on Amazon Prime? If you live in the UK, dude, you can watch on Disney Plus or Hulu for American audiences. But yeah, I think that's all the podcast topics that we've covered today. This one has been almost 3 hours long. Pretty long podcast.
Nice. Okay.
Pretty
Yeah.
long podcast. But yeah,
Yeah, we've literally just spoken about everything like GTA
yeah,
leaks, God of War,
pretty much everything.
Bleach,
Yeah, I mean, a lot of
Doomsday.
news. Yeah. And hopefully by next week, we're going to get other big news updates. So let's see. But yeah, dude, that was a good podcast.
Awesome, man. Yeah, dude. Likewise. See you next time, man.